Thank you for telling me that. Sorry about that. I'll do my introduction again. Hello again, everyone. How's everyone doing? We are back with another tournament. It's going to be absolutely great. We had a little bit of a last-minute entry. That's why it took me a little bit of time to get the tournament started. I had to do the reshuffle the seeds and all of that good stuff. But we are back now, and it should be a lot of fun. It was Crispy Cthulhu who was the last-minute entry, which I am not complaining about because, well, Crispy's always a ton of fun to watch. And yeah, we should have a good tournament going today. The first match we're going to watch is Izarath, one of those, that against Icon. So yeah, it looks like they're getting ready to go now, which is absolutely fantastic. Hopefully they get their characters selected and hopefully everything works out. We also have Shin in the tournament. I'm hoping that his internet holds out for it. I know that he's been wanting to enter the tournaments for a while now. We'll see. We have other players that everyone probably knows. We have Bombito, we have Janet, we have PTRC Boy, we have Plib, of course Crispy Cthulhu as mentioned earlier. So lots of really good players this tournament. I'm super excited to see how everyone does. Oh, all the pirate dabs indeed, Jordan. All the pirate dabs indeed. Looks like these players are waiting to start. They are good to go. Let me let Leonsis know. Alright, I think that they are just getting their stuff ready here. Give me one moment, everyone. I'm gonna go off screen real fast. That's better. I need to plug in my other light, my other green screen light. So it would be better. Alrighty. So we are gonna get into this as soon as these players get their characters selected and everything. So we should be good to go. Should I just go ahead and start my match, or am I waiting until someone says to start? It's the first tournament I played. You should be good to go. Unless you're going to be on stream, you should be good to go. I think just pay attention to the Discord, and Leontis will let you know. If you're supposed to wait for stream or not. Yeah. So you should be good to go. Yep, these players are getting into it right away. Good luck to both these players. Icon's going to be starting off on the Rook. Izarath on the Onimaru, bit of some Oni gang here, I'm sure everyone will love, and Icon with the Master skin. Goes to the Earthquake, gets in first, goes to the forward A, back A not connecting, a little bit out of range, going for the bash forward into the B. Izarath trying to make his way in, but Icon already in again with an Earthquake, but good to block there, gets him out, gets a good 2 damage there onto Icon as well, gets some Guard Crush onto Rook. Fully charging it here. It is going to get a big, I think that was a 4 damage hit. Absolutely fantastic coming out from Izarath. And then a 3 hop getting 1 point of damage with it into the Yomi counter. Great plays from Izarath. Good reads. Thunderclap coming out. Earthquake does get the knockdown. And Icon is making his way in here. Going for the for the jump super. Forward A will get rid of one of them, but he's going to get hit, and he's going to take some Guard Crush damage. Bashing forward here. Icon jumping in. Going for the normal throw, but whiffing it, unfortunately. Not waiting long enough, and then the Yomi counter coming out for the second one. Forward A, again, is going to get hit by one of them. And the Guard Crush here. This is not good for Icon now. In the corner with 2 bars of health, and the Guard Crush, and there is the fire coming out of the sword. Getting that Guard Crush in the corner. Taking that second round. Superior block will trade in the air there. Not even trade, actually wins in the air because of the super armor there. Gets the Guard Crush. Icon yet again in the corner at 4 bars of health. Jump super coming out. Does do the block, but this time Icon does get a good throw here onto Izarath. Goes with the command throw. Good jump out from Izarath. Gets a good counter hit into the 2 damage combo. And the jump A. Icon is not going to go down easily here. Taking a round off of Izarath. Great plays from Icon. Using those throws effectively. Trying to make his way in. Playing it safe here. It already has Izarath in the corner. And yeah, gets in for a jump A into the Windmill Crusher. Izarath has to deal with this now. This is going to be very difficult to deal with. Walk in after the jump A for the normal throw. And Izarath in the corner. Lots of jump A's here. Does get the cross up. And Icon has tied things up here. 2-2. Great plays. Good Earthquake there coming out into the ground super. And this should not connect. Good back A coming out from Izarath. Getting some chip damage there, some guard crush as well. Pushing Icon into the corner. He is probably going to take a guard crush here. No, he's not going to take a guard crush. He's going to take 6, 7, 8 damage coming out from Onimaru. And that is going to be a one kill combo. Absolutely amazing coming out from Izerath. One bad jump from Icon made him take 8 points of damage there. That was all of Rook's life. Very unfortunate, but very good gameplay and game sense from Izerath. Amazing combo. I think that's the highest damage combo I've seen out of Onimaru yet. Gonna get hit by the bluefish. Gonna get poisoned as well. Trying to make his way in. Goes through the ghost. He's going to lose a point to the poison as well as to that neutral hit. Or for the assist, is going to get hit by that bluefish. An Icon in chip range here. This is not good. Poison as well. Does a 1-2 to get past, but a back A into the goldfish. And the Yomi counter coming out from Izerath is going to get a perfect victory for that first round.
Round 2. Fight.
See if Icon can make his way in here. Landing on that goldfish, getting hit by the bluefish. No follow-up forward A coming out from Izerath though. Big poison into the big fish. And Icon has made his way in. Icon in the corner here. Has to figure out a way out and does get out with a throw into the corner as well. Great counter hit in the air. Good air to air. Izerath with the bubble pop. We have been desynced, unfortunately. Try our best to get back in as soon as possible here. Oh, I just saw Icon and then I didn't see Icon. Oh, there they are. Izerath. We'll get back in as soon as possible, everyone. Sometimes these little things happen in online tournaments. No worries, though. Get back into it as soon as possible here. Hopefully we don't miss too much. We should only miss about a round or two, I would suspect. Sometimes with Argagargs, the match or the rounds can take a very long time. Okay, it looks like we did miss the last bit of that, but we do know that Izerath did win those last 2 rounds most likely. Well, he had to win at least 2 more of the rounds to win the game. Looks like Icon this time, I believe, is on the Valerie. Izerath on the Lum. This is a good matchup for Valerie. You have many options to deal with. You can get a lot of chip damage onto the Lum as well. Jumping at the wrong time, though, will make you take a lot of damage. Getting hit by that roll as well. Needs to be careful of the roll. And going for the zip, but the roll at the perfect time will beat that zip. Great reactions there from Izerath. Catching Icon, doing basically everything. Izerath needs to be... Yeah, there we go. Jackpot will trade with the rainbow here. Good blocks coming out from Icon. But for a risky chromatic orb, won't get punished though. Goes for the sign at the wrong time. Not a meaty, and the throw on the wake up roll into the cross up into the throw. Gets the roll in as well and gets the cherry and the air to air. Izerath already up 2 rounds here against Icon. Go for the jump A. Needs to be careful of the baby lump. Again, walking into that baby lump instead of getting rid of it is going to take damage that Izerath definitely doesn't want to do. But a great rainbow gonna will beat the cartwheel there coming out from Izerath. Good chromatic orb to beat the neutral A as well. Cyan Magenta here, trying to get some chip damage. But unfortunately, a little bit out of range there. Won't trade this time. Good blocks from Icon. Both players at 3 bars of health, but Icon is in chip range. Needs to be a little bit careful here. Needs to find his way in here. Once you get in on the Lum as well. Oh, could have actually won there with a neutral A on the bounce up, but still does get the win with the cross up rate or a zip there. Jump C. Or jump B, should I say. Guy's coming out with the protection of the cloud. Rainbow gets in, but unfortunately is going to take 2 points of damage. Chromatic Orb will beat the roll at the wrong time. One sign into a throw. Zip into another throw. This is great for Icon. He might be able to close out here, but unfortunately does a risky zip at the wrong time and another throw, and this is not good for Icon now. Might actually just take chip damage, and there is the chip damage. Icon, definitely what you should do is that when a Lum is on the ground like that, instead of going for a zip on the wake up, you can just go for the cyan, magenta, yellow. A little bit safer, a little bit easier to do with the meaty cyan instead of the meaty zip. Unfortunately there for Icon, he will be knocked down into losers, but Izerath will be moving on in winner's side. So great plays from both of those players. I really did like how Izerath sort of approached each of those rounds, each of those matches, playing it safe when he needs to be, playing it aggressive when he also can be aggressive. So Very well done from both those players. Hopefully you all been enjoying the round so far. I definitely enjoyed that one round where Izarath got an 8 damage combo with his Onimaru. I think he took Rook from full health to 0 health, which was absolutely amazing. I see that TSN is saying that Onimaru can get 9 damage apparently. It was amazing. Didn't even know that. I didn't know you could get 9 damage, but that's good to know. Makes me even more afraid of Onimaru now. Alright, looks like we're a little bit out of sync with the matches at the moment, but we'll get back into them as soon as possible. I think we're just waiting for a few of the matches to finish up here. We could perhaps watch one of the matches that are already in progress. Touch the last bits of them. We might be checking out Janet versus Nova Red or PTR's Boy next. I think that could be a good match. I'll let Leontis tell me where to go though. As always, I am but a humble servant to the bracket runner. Yeah, thank you all so much for coming out. It's been a fun one so far. I know that we've only seen one match. Hopefully we can get into some more as well. I suppose that if we are going to watch the Janet match next, we could watch PTR, Boy, and Nova. We can just catch the last bit of it, just so that we have something. Let me find PTR, Boy, and Nova. Where are they at? Am I blind? I'm probably blind. Oh, there's PTR, Boy. Oh, it looks like they just finished. They may have just finished their match. So I'll go ahead and spectate Janet here, since that'll probably be the next match we watch. I'll tag you on the tweet. Oh, are you tweeting out each round and each match? TSN, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And hopefully we can get into this match soon, everyone. Thank you for your patience. Sometimes with online tournaments, things get a little out of sync every now and then, but that's okay. Just part of doing the online tournaments. I also need to stay hydrated. Last tournament, I did not stay as hydrated as I need to be throughout the tournament. Not good at all. Not good at all. All right, looks like it is going to be PTR, Boy versus Janet next here. I think that we are simply waiting for them to get into their match. Leontis has told them that they are good to go, so we should be getting into it sooner than later. Should be getting into it right away, hopefully. And there it is. Alrighty. Good luck to both of these players.
Team battle.
Alright, I'm assuming that Janet is on the right here. Janet loving the Lum picks. And also always going with the Gray Midori and Lum. I don't think I've ever seen Janet play a different lineup before, except maybe at the very early stages of my tournaments. We may be seeing some Lum mirror matches here, which are always fun to watch. Very crazy to commentate as well. Looks like Janet will be starting off on the Lum, PTR, Boy on the Rook. This is generally a fantastic match here for the Lum player. Lots of items do lots of things against the Rook players, but we do have that new buff with the landslide from Rook. So we'll see how PTR, Boy uses that landslide to get in, perhaps on Janet jumping at the wrong time, perhaps. Forte catching the Earthquake there, but unfortunately Janet is just in range for a Windmill Crusher. The Baby Lum will get Janet out of the Oki situation. Only getting coins here, already back in the corner. Goes to the roll, but does get hit by the Thunderclap into the command throw for the 2 damage, into another command throw on the Oki, on the wake up, catching Janet, not jumping there. PTR, Boy will take that first round. But for the Melon Toss, double jump there, not going to get hit by the landslide, by the command throw, or I'm sorry, by the Windmill Crusher. Earthquake's coming out, Janet jumping properly. Dice roll coming out here. The clouds should hit there with the dice roll. Does get the cherry. Great melon use here, really close to the ground. Could have forwarded that, wanting to be a little bit safe, I suppose. Making sure to not let PTR, Boy get those cherries. And we did see that Baby Rook coming out against the Rook. Janet not needing it though, taking that second round, tying things up here. Goes for the forward A, but unfortunately getting hit for 2 damage on the land side. A second land side, a little bit unsafe there for PTRC Boy. Will get hit, going for the melon to be sure not to get hit by that ground super coming out from PTRC Boy. And unfortunately using the land side at the wrong time will connect with that, with the bomb there. And Janet using these dice sparingly does get a pointed chip onto PTRC Boy. He knocks Janet down though with a great earthquake. Another earthquake is going to miss. Janet getting the fireworks should be super useful here. Going for the dice roll. Forward A is going to get 2 of those dice actually got destroyed by the back A from PTRC Boy. Great timing from PTRC. Janet trying to get that cake, but didn't want to be too unsafe to get the cake. Does get the fireworks. Double landslide coming in is going to connect for 1 damage with Janet. And the fireworks didn't even come out, unfortunately, for Janet. And going for an item toss will get punished with the command throw coming out from PTRC Boy. PTRC Boy 1 round away from taking this first game. Dice roll coming out after the cloud there is going to get a counter hit. A back A at the wrong time. Melon toss should be safe here. No! Unfortunately, Janet not doing the melon toss late enough there is going to get hit by the windmill or by the checkmate buster there from PTRC Boy, and a jump in combo there is going to close it out there. PTRC Boy going to take this first game. A great first game to take as well. That is a bad matchup for Lum, or at least it used to be a bad matchup for Lum. Perhaps now with the landslide, we saw PTRC Boy using that new landslide very effectively there, getting those 2 points of damage. Was extremely useful in that matchup. Right, PTRC Boy on the Argarg, Janet on the Midori. This time the tides have turned. This is a good matchup for PTRC Boy for the Argarg. Does get a jump in, but doesn't get the combo, unfortunately. Janet does have PTRC Boy in the corner, but unfortunately having some difficulty getting in here onto PTRC Boy. Does get a back A, catching PTRC Boy going for a forward A. It does get past that bubble shield with a neutral A. PTRC Boy probably Yomi countering there. Janet is in a good position here, but PTRC Boy really playing a perfect defensive game here, making sure Janet's not able to get too many combos here. Going for the jump super there. Does get some chip onto Janet, and Janet has to be exceptionally careful, and gets in though past the forward A for the 2 damage. 3 damage combo would have been actually. Janet only needed 2 damage there though. Great forward A into the neutral A. Dragon Form coming out and does connect for 2 damage with the neutral A into the air-to-air. Janet in a great position here. Goes to the command throw. Gets the Dragon Buster. PTRC Boy does have that ground super. And there's the bubble shield. Goes to the normal throw, but mistimes it a little bit. Unfortunately for Janet, would have gotten that if timing it correctly. Human form transformation and the neutral A will connect. PTRC Boy either walking forward or jumping there. I couldn't tell exactly. Janet up 2 rounds here in a hard matchup. We always see Janet really doing well in the matchups that seem hard. Alright, Janet already has PTRC Boy in the corner here. Jump super coming out. Goes to the throw at the wrong time. I think Janet thought that PTRC Boy was a little bit closer than he was, but it doesn't matter. Janet will get in with some great forward A's. And Janet going to tie things up this match 1-1. Great plays from Janet. Winning a difficult match there.
I'm confident in the judgment.
Alright, PTRC Boy on the Lum here. Janet on the Degrade. Going for the truth is going to get hit by a melon toss into the roll. Another roll catching Janet doing the jump B there. Justice kicks. Janet will trade there, but unfortunately PTRC Boy, that's a good trade for PTRC Boy. Not a good trade for Janet. Janet trying to get in there. PTRC Boy will get the cake and get out of the corner. Janet trying to get a chip damage, it looked like there, or maybe catch PTRC Boy pressing a button. But unfortunately, Janet will lose that with a great roll. And PTRC Boy getting a lot of good anti-air rolls there and a lot of good rolls in general. Goes to the back A. Does actually connect and get rid of the Baby Lum as well. Gets a great air-to-air counter hit. Janet is pressuring PTRC Boy here. Janet does get, or PTRC Boy gets out of the corner pressure. And another great roll after the melon toss. And these rolls are coming in really clutch here for PTRC Boy. Good block this time from Janet, but would have taken the chip there. Good, great air-to-air into the forward A on the bounce up. Janet will take the second round. Alright, Janet doing a good job of tying things up here. Does get in with a great counter hit for 3 damage into another 2 damage. Or actually into another 3 damage with the forward A. And Janet with a fantastic 4-second round there, getting 2 3 damage combos to close out all of that health there from PTRC Boy. Does get the cherry, so unfortunately PTRC Boy wasn't able to get 2 points of damage there. Forward A to get the counter hit into a 2 damage combo with the neutral A. Daggerfall goes for the normal throw, and we'll get Yomi counter from PTRC Boy. Goes for another throw. PTRC Boy a little bit out of range there. Good punish there from PTRC Boy as well. Goes for a throw. A little bit out of range yet again. And these skill coins coming in clutch there for PTRC Boy. Does not punish the ground super, but will punish the Justice Punch there with a 4-day. And PTRC Boy tying things up 2-2. Right, Janet trying to make her way in here. Good blocks from Janet. Does jump past. Gets past the bomb there from PTRC Boy. Great neutral A into the roll for 2 points of damage. Gets the cherry as well. Truth will get punished. No, went for the neutral A, a little bit out of range. I think PTRC was going for that 2 damage combo instead of the 1 damage safer play. Alright, Janet does have PTRC Boy in the corner here, but PTRC Boy is now out of the corner with a great throw. And a Yomi counter, jump in throw. Gonna get punished from Janet with a Yomi counter. Neutral A coming out. PTRC Boy trying to make his way out of the corner and does get out with a great roll and will take that game as well. PTRC Boy will be on match point now. Alright, PTRC Boy on the Argagarg and Janet on the DeGray.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, we'll see how Janet utilizes the ghost here. We saw Janet already beat PTRC Boy's Argagarg once with her Midori. Great 2 damage combo coming out from PTRC Boy to start things off. Goes for the truth. No punish though. Jumping at the wrong time. Gonna get hit by that neutral A. Big Fish coming out is going to get hit for 2 damage. That's unfortunate for Janet. Got hit by the Big Fish, and then the Blue Fish connected as well, giving some more hit stun for PTRC Boy to get a great 4-day. And Janet with a fantastic read, ground super, catching the 4-day from PTRC Boy, walk up throw, and Janet in a great spot here, going for the ghost hit there. Has PTRC Boy in the corner, good blocks from Janet. This time we're not seeing Janet jumping into that neutral A. Justice kicks to get past the Big Fish, but unfortunately is going to get hit with a punish on the back A into another back A, or another 4-day there, I believe, from PTRC Boy. PTRC Boy is 1 round away from taking this match and knocking Janet into losers. Great back A, getting the anti-air. That's a great trade for Janet. The Blue Fish doesn't actually do any points of damage, so Janet does get a free 2 damage there. But Janet is in the life deficit here. Went for the B there, thought that the Ghost got rid of both, and actually went for the ground super and would have connected, but unfortunately the forward A whiffed on that ground super. Very unfortunate there for Janet, and PTRC Boy will take this match, beating Janet. Janet will be knocked down into loser's side. PTRC Boy will move on in the winner's side bracket. Very well done from PTRC Boy. And PTRC Boy will actually make his way into winner's side top 8. So very well done for PTRC Boy. Janet will, of course, be in loser side. We'll see if Janet can make her way back into the top 8 or back into the grand finals. We'll see. Alright, looks like there is a little bit of a hold up for some of the players in the tournament. So I think Leontis is dealing with that at the moment. So we should be getting in sooner than later. We might be able to check out a match with some of the players that have already started their match. Okay, it looks like we are going to be doing Plib versus Fishdog next here. Alright, looks like they have already started, so we are going to miss a bit of this match, unfortunately, but that is alright. Get into it right away. Fantasy Strikes are saying, Lum's stealing your girl.
Round 2.
Alright, oh, actually, we've only missed 1 round, which is absolutely fantastic. And a lot of 3 throws in a row coming out from Fishdog here. In that time, a cross-up roll to get on the other side into the neutral A roll for 2 damage. And Fishdog already up 2 rounds here against Plib's Valerie. This is a good match here for Valerie. But for the Chromatic Orb, they are going to trade with that bomb, unfortunately, there for Plib. Goes for a jump A there on the cartwheel. Unfortunately, is going to get punished in these 4 days, coming in strong. Chromatic Orb will get rid of the Baby Lum as well, getting out of the corner and a point of damage to Plib. That Chromatic Orb actually probably won him the game. Very well done from Plib there, of course. Getting around here against Fishdog's Lump. Go for the 4-day after the roll. Trying to catch Fishdog going for a jump. This time going for the Saiyan Magenta. Does take a chip there. Chromatic Orb will get a chip damage. Getting some... Oh, this is great for Plib. Actually got the cherry. And gets the forward A on Fish Dog, rolling at the wrong time, trying to get the cherry himself. And Plib does have the life lead here, so this is good for Plib. Needs to be careful of not taking chip here. Forward A to actually get past the ground super, and that's fantastic for Plib. Forward A, they are going to trade. Yomi counter after the forward A, or after the jump in from Fish Dog is going to get a chip as well. And a Chromatic Orb will beat the item toss. Great reactions there from Plib. Going to tie things up 2-2. It gets in for 3 points of damage. A great hit confirmed from Plib, and actually got another sign, but that time did not hit confirm. Forward A coming out into the Chromatic Orb. An amazing read from Plib, expecting Fish Dog to toss out an item and catching that item toss, that button press with a Chromatic Orb. And Plib gonna come back very strong there, taking those last 3 rounds after Fish Dog got the first 2. And Plib here on the grave, Argagarg on... I'm sorry, Fish Dog on the Argagarg, and Plib on the grave, of course. This can be a good matchup for Grave. We'll see how Plib approaches it. Gets a 2 damage combo to start things out. Great hit confirmed coming out from Plib. Does a short projectile to catch the jump A from Fish Dog. And yeah, Plib is just going to pressure Fish Dog here in the corner with those projectiles, which is exactly what you want to do as Grave, and is going to take that first round. Goes to the sword to try and get past the Bluefish. A little bit out of range, unfortunately, there for Plib. Alright, both players playing more of a projectile game here. Fish Dog trying to catch Plib with some forward A's here, but Plib getting in with a 3 damage combo, tying things up in terms of health now. A great jump there, jump bubble pop there, and the Goldfish will catch Plib, going for a jump B there, a jump whirlwind. Fish Dog tying things up here 1-1. Going for the Bluefish, does actually connect, but unfortunately not able to get the combo there with a forward A, but does get a 2 damage combo with a neutral A into a forward A. Fish Dog gets a poison onto Plib as well, into a forward A after the Bluefish connect. Goes for another poison, it looks like. Gravely should get punished for 2 damage with the neutral A, but a great neutral A coming out from Fish Dog, catching Plib, jumping, and the Goldfish yet again will punish Plib, going for that jump B there, that jump whirlwind. The block will punish with the Goldfish. Bubble Shield coming out here. Goes to the pop immediately. Thought Plib was a little bit closer than he was. Neutral A going to catch the jump B there from Plib. And these Goldfish have really been putting in a lot of work from Fish Dog, really catching Plib with everything. And the whiffed whirlwind will get punished with a throw from Plib. Goes to the forward A, the risky forward A. Fish Dog going, I'm sorry, Plib going for the sword, catching the forward A from Plib, and a neutral A into the forward A will get a 2 damage combo. This is not good for Plib. Plib is only at 1 bar of health. The big fish coming out. I would have liked to see a poison from Plib. No poison coming out from Plib. Does get past the big clouds though, the supercharged clouds from the whirlwind, and does actually hit with the Bluefish. Not able to connect though because of the trade. Plib is poisoned though. This is not good for Plib. He has to figure out a way in, and yet again the Goldfish connecting on those jump Bs, those jump whirlwinds, and Fish Dog will take this second game here, tying things up 1-1.
Nothing's been rigged.
Let the test begin.
Right, Fish Dog here on the Quince.
Fight.
Plib on the Geiger, of course.
Justice.
No flash here there, unfortunately, for Plib. Is a little bit harder to do now since you can actually hold, with the recent patch, you can now, I believe, hold the ground B on the Quince, but a great anti-air there coming out from Plib. Not blocking that, not even flash gearing that, unfortunately. Is going to be forced to block this, and the B to get on the other side there onto Plib will get the 2 truths with the cross-up. Great play there from Fish Dog. Does get the chip damage, but a 2 damage jump-in combo from Plib. Jump-in throw from Plib as well. Good blocks there from Plib. He does have the life lead, so he is able to sort of play this a little bit safer. Needs to be careful of those mirrors, though. His own projectiles will be used against him. Does get counter hit by the mirror. No follow-up from Fish Dog, though, unfortunately. Plib does have the life lead here still. It looks like trying to just wait it out here. No flash gear. I would have liked to see a flash gear. I believe you can beat the air super with a flash gear if you're on the ground when it happens. Went for a risky flash gear. Does get the second flash gear though, counter hit, and should be able to, could have forward A that perhaps, maybe a neutral A, a little bit out of range for the throw. Unfortunate there for Plib. and does get the air to air with a jump in after the projectile. Good for Plib that Fish Dog did not go for the air super, for the jump super. And Plib up around here against Fish Dog. Going for the short time spiral this time. Does jump into the mirror, and no follow up there from Fish Dog. Patriot mirror coming out. Does need to be careful here. Good blocks there from Plib, not letting anything get out of the ordinary. But a back A, 3 damage combo, catching Plib jumping there, unfortunately for Plib. And he's going to get some chip damage as well. And double flash here should get punished with the jump super from Fish Dog. And Fish Dog going to tie things up 1-1 this game. Goes to the forward A, does get counter hit, no follow up. The mirror doesn't do damage, so it's not too bad for Plib here. Looks like Fish Dog was trying to bait out the flash gear there. Lots of reflex, does get a counter hit, but no follow up. Forward A will connect on Fish Dog. Maybe we see a flash gear here. No flash gear, actually got a counter hit, but a Yomi counter, amazing reset from Plib. And Fish Dog did not actually go for the Patriot Mirror after the reflect was confirmed. A neutral jump into the throw on the Justice B there, because it's the Govern coming out here. Good blocks from Plib. We saw Fish Dog go for a throw there, it looked like. A little bit out of range though, unfortunately. Fish Dog, or I'm sorry, Plib will get hit, and Plib is in a very terrible position here in the corner. Going to take 2 more points of damage. Does go for a kick, is going to get hit by that mirror, a counter hit. No follow-up from Fish Dog yet again. Does get the Governed Illusions, and does get some chip damage on the Plib as well. This is not good. Flash gear coming out at the wrong time, trying to catch that forward A, but the forward A was an illusion, and Fish Dog got to take that 3rd round. 1 more round to go to take this 3rd game. Psychoid Revolution coming out from Plib here, and a Justice Punch will connect, but at least Fish Dog will get 1 point of damage as well. Neutral jump to catch the to get the throw punished there. Air to air coming out from Fish Dog. Plib does have the life lead. Fish Dog does have that super meter though. Plib needs to be a little bit careful of that. Needs to be aware of that super. And Fish Dog will get another air to air. A great 2 damage combo. Could have perhaps 3 damage with a forward A. Maybe not. Maybe a little bit out of range. Goes to the Cyclone Revolution here. This should beat the Patriot Mirror. Good thing for Plib. And it will beat the Patriot Mirror. And there we go. A 2nd time spiral will catch Fish Dog in that B. Great plays from Plib. And Plib has tied things up here. Gets a great air to air as well. Good counter hit from Plib. The long leg Geiger. Trying to get another air to air. Not able to connect this time. Unfortunately, Plib needs to be careful of that time spiral. These mirrors are working very well for Fish Dog. Again, gets the air to air with that mirror, but no follow up. Goes to the B. Does get the True Truths mirror though. A great wake up throw there from Plib. Gets a neutral on the wake up as well. No follow up, unfortunately. Gets a 2 damage combo. This is great for Plib, and the flash gear will close it out. And Plib gonna go up 2 games here. 1 more game for Plib, and he will make his way into the winner's side top 8. A very good comeback there for Plib. Well done.
I'll make it exciting.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, Plib here on the grave. Fish Dog, of course, on the lum. Good blocks from Plib. Is going to have to block those fireworks, and a great jump in throw from Fish Dog. Went for another throw. A little bit timed it a little bit incorrectly there, unfortunately. Does get some skill coins here. Great jump ins from Fish Dog coming out. Goes to the jackpot with the safety of the fireworks, and gonna get a chip damage on the Plib from the fireworks, but the double bomb is actually going to be unfortunate there for Fish Dog. He's jumping at the wrong time and will actually take the 2 damage there, but does get a great 3 damage combo and has Plib in that chip range. But Plib will get the 2 damage combo with his ground super, catching the item toss into the cross-up with the Whirlwind. Whirlwind still a very good move even after the nerf, so great plays there from Plib, getting that cross-up. Goes for the Wind Summon here. Projectiles coming out from Plib. Goes to the short projectile, but a Melon Toss will get past it. Goes for a risky cartwheel there. Gonna get anti-air with the neutral A, but Fish Dog still is able to get that cherry. Goes to the jackpot with the bomb protection. Gets the double cherries. Didn't need it, but does still get past his own projectiles. A trade with the neutral A there. Great anti-air roll-in from Fish Dog, and Fish Dog also got the cake as well, so has another super coming up here. Needs to be careful of rolling into those projectiles though. Plib and Fish Dog both at the same life here. We should be seeing perhaps a Whirlwind coming out, or maybe a short projectile to get past that baby level. No, just going to block it. Whirlwind, or Wind Summon coming out here from Plib. Does trade yet again in the air, but Fishdog does have the life lead here. Plib was able to prevent Fishdog from getting those 2 cakes, but unfortunately that projectile there from Plib was going to get hit by the double fireworks, I believe it was, for 2 damage. Very unfortunate for Plib. A great roll-in from Fishdog. Catching Plib pressing a button. Fishdog is in the corner, though. This is not where you want to be against the Grave. Going for a few roll-ins, forcing Plib to block. Plib is in that chip range. And the chip is gone now. Landing on that projectile. Unfortunate there. And a back A at the wrong time. Wrong range there for that back A. Is going to connect or get hit by the baby Lum there into a lot of damage with those dice. But Plib with a great read onto Fishdog's jump there. Gonna connect for 2 points of damage with that ground super. And Plib turning a bad situation into a win. Fantastic plays for Plib. Lots of projectiles coming out here from Plib. Not able to connect with that short projectile. We should see a projectile come out. One of the baby Lums will actually connect with the projectile. And oh man, this is some serious chip pressure here coming out from Fishdog. Pressuring the chip there onto Plib in the corner. Plib will actually get that cherry. Unfortunate there for Fishdog. This should connect. No, it will not connect, and Plib will take that round with 3 damage from the fireworks. Getting on the other side of Plib. Very unfortunate. Going for the Wind Summon. And Plib, of course, needing 1 more round to take this game. We should be seeing a throw here. No throw, unfortunately. Went for the neutral A, it looked like. Fishdog was able to get the counter hit. Good thing for Plib, those fireworks were not as good as they could have been. And another amazing read from Plib, getting a 2 damage Dragon Heart on the read from catching Plib, or catching Fishdog, should I say. Throwing out an item at the wrong distance. Good blocks there from Fishdog. Going for the neutral A, trying to get the trade there, but unfortunately for Fishdog, I'm sorry, for Plib, did take a 3 damage punish, but Plib will win there with a great air-to-air whirlwind. Very well done from Plib, coming back from some really terrible situations with amazing ground super reads. Fantastic plays from Plib. Is going to move on to the top 8 winner side here. Alright, it looks like we are going to be jumping into Bombito versus Suiki here. We are going to miss a little bit of it, but we shouldn't miss too much of it, hopefully. Bombito says that I'm not allowed to spectate him, unfortunately. And I'm not friends with Suiko, so unfortunately we won't actually be able to check this match out, unfortunately. Yeah, make sure if you're in tournaments, guys, to allow spectators in your match. Because I am not able to spectate Bombito, unfortunately. He's not allowed spectators. And I'm not, and Suiki has not added me as a friend, unfortunately. I suppose that what we can do here, I will add them as a friend, and hopefully they accept the friend request. We will see. If they accept the friend request, we'll be able to check it out. Looks like Suiki, if that is the correct player, does not actually have the core pack. So, if they're the only person without the core pack, I suppose that it won't actually be an issue. But hopefully, you are supposed to have the core pack for the tournament. Maybe that's just a little. Maybe it's not the right player though. Maybe they are going under a different name. Bombito keeps his text secret, says Fantasy Striker. Indeed, indeed. You must allow the spectators for the tournament play though, so that we can get that commentary in, get that spectating. Yeah, you do need the core pack, and the reason you need the core pack for the tournament, is because so if there are multiple people who enter a tournament without the core pack, those players cannot play against each other, right? So if you do a double elimination tournament, there's a chance that a free-to-play player and another free-to-play player will play against each other. Technically speaking, you could have a tournament where only one person doesn't have a core pack, but that's a little bit hard to manage properly in terms of just logistics, because you have to constantly message people, and then it just gets more complicated rather than just saying, hey, Anomaly wants to play me. Anomaly always wanting to challenge me every time during a tournament. Alright, it does look like that's the only other match happening right now is JJ Tam. So we should be able to at least check out a little bit of this. Sorry everyone, Bombito did not allow spectators in his game, so I'm not able to enter, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. Fantasy Strike saying that some players on a stream are giving away core packs. So yeah, definitely go check that out. That is always fun when people are giving away them. Right, hopefully we can at least check out some of this match here. Hopefully we have not missed too much. Oh, we have missed a lot, unfortunately. We missed the first 2 games, but that is all right. At least we can get some matches here. Great 2 damage combo coming out from JJ Tam. Oh, and we have seen Jesta play before. Bit of a newer player, but coming onto the scene. Great air-to-air counter hit there. Could have sorted that. Went for a few neutralize instead. It's going to take 2 points of damage here. And I don't know what's going to happen. It looks like it does connect there. Great play there from Jesta. A jump-in throw as well. Goes to the back A, into the projectile. JJ Tam at 2 bars of health here. And that is going to whiff. And the whiff will get punished with a throw. Great plays from JJ Tam. Going for the reflector. Neutral to get past it. Patriot Mirror coming out. And Jesta, of course, jumping out to not get hit by this Patriot Mirror. Does need to be careful. And he's going to get hit by his own projectile there, unfortunately. Got to take 2 points of damage. Patriot Mirror is gone, though, at least. And the whiffed Ground Super will get punished for 3 back A's in a row. Apparently now you can do 3 back A's in a row to get a 3 damage combo. Amazing combo there from JJ Tam. And that is going to be it. JJ Tam will move on in winner's side, I believe. No, that is in loser's side. So unfortunately for Jesta, Jesta will be knocked out of the tournament. Alrighty. Okay, looks like we are going to check out JJ Tam versus Izzy. Izzy Floor here. Or Flo, Izzy Flo. Which I know Izzy. If you guys have watched Izzy streams in the past, you'll know that I hop on periodically and we chat about things. And sometimes we get into arguments, but we're friends. At least I would consider myself a friend of Izzy. Hopefully he considers me a friend as well. But Izzy, I believe this is his first tournament entering in here. And apparently he is in loser's side at the moment, I believe. I think both these players are in loser's side. Looks like Izzy is in the losers round 2. So we'll see if Izzy can take a game off of take this game from JJ Tam here. Oh, it looks like C Chavez is rooting for Izzy. So it's always fun to see new people joining in onto the competitive scene, onto the tournament scene. I always love it when players join. I've been trying to convince Izzy to get in on the tournament play. So good luck to Izzy here. Oh, I'm watching the wrong player. Whoopsie. I was watching Izarath still instead of JJ Tam. Yep, it will be JJ Tam versus Izzy. I saw an I, so I think I might have accidentally meant to click Izzy and did the Izarath instead. All right, here we go. Good luck to both of these players, of course. Alright, JJ Tam here on the Satsuki, the Jaina, and the Quince. Izzy Flo on the Degray, the Midori, and the Valerie. Izzy Flo, of course, has been practicing up his Midori recently. Looks like he decided to go with the Valerie. I don't think I've seen Izzy play Valerie before. So this should be quite a treat. JJ Tam just spamming the board with projectiles here. Trying to catch Izzy, pressing a button at the wrong time. Does get a great air-to-air with the dive kick there. Izzy walking into that projectile. Oh, and does get elite. Misses the 3 damage combo, but still gets the 2 damage combo, which is great. Great air-to-air coming out from JJ Tam, and this is not good for Izzy. Has Izzy in the corner, or in the dive kick spam here, and the Dragon Heart. Risky reversal there, but does catch Izzy going for the ghost there. And JJ Tam going to take that first round. I see JJ Tam does go for the Rain of Fire here. And unfortunately, Izzy is going to walk into it. Does get a great Justice Kick. Gets past the projectiles and catches JJ Tam jumping at the wrong time. Gets a great air-to-air into the punch. Good blocks from JJ Tam. And this is good for Izzy. Has JJ Tam in the corner, but these dive kicks are very hard to deal with. We're seeing JJ Tam use them very effectively. Dragon Heart to catch Izzy. I think going for a neutral or a throw there. One of the two. Final Arbiter coming out is going to land in the projectile, though, unfortunately, and going to take 3 points of damage. Very unfortunate. And JJ Tam 1 round away from taking this first game. 2 damage combo there after the ghost hit. Jump in Yomi counter. Amazing reads there from Izzy Flo. Objection indeed. And a block Neutral, and then a neutral A punch, going to punish that for 2 damage. JJ Tam had 3 points of life, but unfortunately, the Dragonheart does do a point of damage to you as well. And a 3 damage jump in combo from Izzy, and Izzy already has JJ Tam at a 3 life deficit, and in the corner, great air-to-air coming out from Izzy. Neutral jump A cut there, and Izzy does have that life lead. Good blocks from Izzy, but is going to take a point of chip. Has JJ Tam in that chip range, but not able to get it. Should connect in the air here into, oh, I think that bounce up could have connected, but it doesn't matter. Gets in with the ghost hit with a neutral A. And Izzy has tied things up here, 2-2. Amazing plays coming out from Izzy. Alright, both players playing a little safe here. Went for the forward A. Justice is going to get blocked. No punish coming out from JJ Tam, though. Gets a great air-to-air with the dive kick into the throat. Neutral A coming out. Alright, we're seeing Izzy doing a little bit of fuzzy guard there. Oh, and unfortunately, Izzy is going to get hit by that diagonal arrow there. And Izzy needs to be careful here. Walking into those arrows is not where you want to be. Is in chip range, only at 1 bar of health. And JJ Tam just needs to get a few good arrows here blocked. And does get the final arbiter. Great play for Izzy. Has JJ Tam in the corner, but unfortunately went for the assist, I believe. Went for the ghost. And JJ Tam with a wake-up throw will take that last round that he needs to get that game. JJ Tam up a game here against Izzy, but Izzy definitely doing very well there. Getting in on JJ Tam, pushing him into the corner. We'll see how Izzy utilizes his Midori here. He's been practicing Midori a lot. I've definitely played against this Midori a lot. We'll see. I believe Midori is his best character at the moment. Goes for the butt slam. Into the neutral A, catches JJ Tam jumping there. And already has JJ Tam at 3 bars of health here. Izzy still at full bars of health. A parry does connect with the ninja port. Great read from Izzy, and does get another forward A on the wake up. Catching JJ Tam, probably going for a jump or a Yomi counter. Probably a Yomi counter. Good blocks here from Izzy. Goes for the Dragon Fart. Goes for the neutral A. Does get counter hit, unfortunately. And the Astro Dash will connect with the jump command throw. And getting some chip there against Izzy as well. Izzy running out of Dragon Form. Needs to be careful. Does get a counter hit. And went for the command throw. Isn't going to connect, unfortunately. Luckily for Izzy, that dive kick is not as powerful anymore. And JJ Tam was not able to get the 4 damage combo, but still does get the chip damage. And Izzy going to lose that second round. JJ Tam tying things up here. Going for a ninja port here into the command throw version. Dive kick after the cape into the throw, into the command throw. This is great for JJ Tam, and another command throw. Catching Izzy out there. Great mix-ups and reads there from JJ Tam. Taking the third round, 1 round away from taking the second game here. And a Yomi counter coming out from Izzy. Fantastic reads there from Izzy. Going for the Dragon Form here. Going for the neutral A into the air command throw. Neutral A coming out yet again. Gonna get counter hit by the ninja port kick. And JJ Tam doing a great job of getting past every single thing Izzy tried to do there. And getting the punish on that command throw as well. JJ Tam gonna take that second game. Very well done.
Round 1. Fight.
Izzy here on the Valerie, JJ Tam on the Quint. JJ Tam been putting in a lot of good showings on Quints recently. We'll see if Izzy knows the matchup here with the Valerie. Alright, gonna get hit by a B there from JJ Tam, and JJ Tam already has the life lead and has the super meter as well. Lots of jump C's coming out from JJ Tam here, trying to get some dive kicks onto Izzy. Most of them are illusions of back jump A. Isn't going to get counter hit for 2 points of damage, and the cross up. No follow up after the cross up hit from JJ Tam, and this should connect in the air, and it will, and it gets a counter hit as well. So that's very unfortunate. That means JJ Tam gets another full super meter here. 2 more rounds to go, and this is, of course, match point here for JJ Tam. Gets a great B, catching JJ Tam walking forward. A great air-to-air from Izzy, though. Doesn't get hit by the Justice Punch there, but JJ Tam able to get out of that bad situation as well because of it. Gets another B, catching Izzy jumping at the wrong time. Izzy landing in that mirror. No follow-up from JJ Tam. Going for the jump in Rainbow Disc here. Should be able to get some chip damage onto JJ Tam, and a yellow will connect as well. Alright, Izzy has tied things up here, 3 life to 3. And actually has the life lead now. Just needs 1 more hit here. Consent of the government coming out here is going to connect. And this is not good for Izzy, only at 1 bar of health. All of these illusions has to be careful. Does a back jump back A. And JJ Tim on the other side, unfortunately, is going to get the punish there with a neutral A. And Izzy and JJ Tim is on the match point here. Good blocks coming out from Izzy. Does get hit by a forward A, unfortunately. And this is going to connect for a counter hit, and it is a counter hit into the back A for 3 points of damage. Izzy only at 1 bar of health. Chromatic Orb should get punished. No punish there. A little bit far enough away there. And the cross up back A. Izzy will be knocked out of the tournament, unfortunately. JJ Tam, fortunately, though, will be moving on in the tournament. So very well done from JJ Tam. And JJ Tam is not in top 8 yet, but the next match with JJ Tam will be against Janet. Looks like we will be staying on JJ Tam here, so we will be checking out JJ Tam versus Janet here. Oh, wait, maybe not. Oh, looks like we're actually going to move straight into top 8 here with Plib versus Crispy. So we will not be checking out JJ Tam versus Janet. I'm sure they will be playing off screen, which is kind of sad. Both those players are great players, but hey, we will see who wins, right? We'll know who wins. And for now, though, we are going to move on to the winner's side top 8, which is going to be Plib versus Crispy Cthulhu. Hopefully, you all have been enjoying the tournament so far. I know that I sure have. It's been very fun. Very good matches also so far.
Game 1.
All right. Plib here on the Valerie, the Grave, and the Geiger. Crispy Cthulhu on the Onimaru, the Rook, and the DeGrave. Plib starting off on the Grave. Crispy Cthulhu starting off on the DeGrave. This might not be a bad matchup per se for Grave, but it is definitely an annoying one. The Grey has a lot of things that can really catch you out for pressing the buttons at the wrong time. And here we go. Crispy has Plib in the corner. 2 throws in a row. Goes for the 1. Does get thrown. And now Plib is actually, or I'm sorry, Crispy Cthulhu is in the corner now. Going for the Daggerfall into the punch. Didn't follow up with another punch. Only got 1 damage, unfortunately. Going for the B, the ground B there. Gonna get counter hit by the projectile. Forward A coming out. Alright, Plib is only at 1 bar of health, and the back A, I believe, did win it there. Great play from Crispy, getting that backwards hitbox on that back A. Crispy already up 1 round here. Going for the forward A, not connected with anything. Going for a throw, a little bit out of range. Does get past the whirlwind, a counter hit with a neutral A. Another neutral A counter hit. Another neutral A anti-air this time. And there it is, though. Plib gonna get a great 2 damage combo. Walk up throw. I'm sorry, Crispy Cthulhu is. Crispy is, of course, on the degrade. And Crispy will take another throw. Up 2 rounds here. 1 round away from taking this first game from Plib. Going for some neutral A's here. Does actually get in for 2 damage. Goes to the ground super. Gonna get punished with a throw. Plib doing a good job here. Another great throw coming out from Plib. Into the neutral A, into the projectile. Trying to get the anti-air. Mistimed it a little bit. And he's gonna get counter hit into another 2 damage combo with the AA. And Crispy has Plib in the corner. Just needs to get 1 more good chip and the air-to-air. They are going to trade, but Crispy, of course, having the life lead there, is going to take that first game with a 3-0 victory there. 3 rounds to none. All right. Now, Crispy does have to deal with 2 zoners with a Rook and an Onimaru. This is, of course, a good matchup here for Plib. All right, getting some Onimaru play from Crispy Cthulhu here. Going for the forward A. Just trying to poke things out, and there it is! Does get the poke, finally! Catches Plib jumping at the wrong time, and has Plib in the guard crush range here. A little bit of a... or held his parry a little bit too long there. Gonna take 2 throws there. A 3rd throw coming out from Plib as well. Neutral A, good blocks from Plib. Should get... okay, went for the neutral A flash gear for the punish, getting that last 2 points of damage. And Plib up around here against Onimaru, or against Crispy Cthulhu's Onimaru, should I say. Again, Crispy just going for this forward A's, trying to poke. Does get a great B and catches Plib walking forward. And this may be it for Plib. I think Crispy is happy to just wait for these little machines there. Looks like Plib going for the ground super. This should connect, actually. An amazing read from Plib. But unfortunately, the ground parry, the parry coming out from Crispy Cthulhu, is going to end in time. Right when he sees that the flash gear doesn't connect with the parry, he immediately went for the throw to get the punish. Great counter hit from Plib. Forward A catching the jump as well. Great forward A from Plib, but the Hellfire is going to connect onto Plib. The Plib is at the life deficit here. Does get past those projectiles, and a great trade for Crispy with the ground super, catching Plib going for a 4-day there. And going for the ground super. This should connect, I believe. Oh no, gets the parry into the throw. Great play and reactions from Crispy Cthulhu, and the 4-day will punish the whiffed flash gear. And Crispy already up 2 rounds here. This is a good matchup for Plib. Geiger very good against Onimaru, of course. Going for the flash gear here. Alright, they do trade, but unfortunately for Plib, he got 1 point of damage, and Crispy Cthulhu got 4 points of damage, and the 4-day catching Plib, I believe, pressing a button there, or maybe Yomi countering or something, or perhaps just giving up there, not wanting, knowing that it was over with those machines there, with the guard crush. And Crispy will win a very hard matchup here. And now Crispy Cthulhu on the Rook with the Ash skin, Plib with the Master Valerie skin. We'll see how Plib approaches this. Great neutral A coming out from Crispy. Landslide coming out, getting the anti-air for 3 points of damage. Gets the bounce up, and that is beautiful. Crispy Cthulhu really abusing the new landslide there, and getting a 3 damage combo with it. Magenta to punish there, into the air for 3 more points of damage. Plib not giving up easily, but the landslide getting in for 2 points of damage. Alright, Plib only at 3 bars of health, but Crispy only at 2. All Plib needs to do is get 1 good Magenta, and there it is. Gets the whiff. This landslide did whiff there, so Crispy was able to get a Magenta there. Great reactions there. I'm sorry, Plib was able to get a Magenta there. The great reactions from Plib. Alright, Plib is on his way to the corner though, and he is going to get anti-air there with the 4-day and the command throw at max range. And Plib only at 2 bars of health here. And there it is. The ground super will get past the Chromatic Orb. Could have gone for a command throw, just a normal command throw instead, but opted to go for the fancy ground super. Maybe a little bit worried about the range there. Landslide coming in. Magenta punish on the whiff. Great jump out of the... Oh, and unfortunately the landslide will connect for 2 points of damage. Back A as well. Zip does get out of the corner. Good play there from Plib. Getting out of the corner, getting past that landslide. Does get in for 3 points of damage with that air-to-air. And Plib's still in this. Only needs both players at 2 bars of health here. We'll see what Plib opts to do. Both players needing 1 good read, and it's over. Lots of footsies here. Both players waiting for the other player to make a mistake. A little bit out of range for that ground, or for that normal throw, and the ground super. Checkmate Buster. Crispy Cthulhu will take this match in style, taking it 3-2, or 3-1, I believe. I think Plib won one of those. No, it's a 3-0 actually. Oh my goodness, I was wrong about them both. Crispy Cthulhu going to win that 3-0, moving on to the winners finals. Great plays there, of course, from Crispy Cthulhu. Alrighty. I think we probably will be checking out PTRSD Boys' next matchup. Yeah, it looks like we are going to be doing the next ones. Should be PTRSD Boy versus Bombito or Izarath. I'm sure that they finished by now. Perhaps they just haven't reported their scores. No, it looks like they're still playing their match. So, the very long match for Bombito and Izarath, it looks like. Thank you everyone so much for joining the tournament, whether you're playing in it or watching it or doing both. It is absolutely fantastic, so thank you all so much. I really do appreciate it. I think we actually got a new subscriber as well, Salty Jobber. Thank you so much for the subscription. It really does help support the channel, help support me running these tournaments. So thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. So we will we'll see when Bombito and Izarath finish up their match, and we'll get straight into PTRSD Boy versus his match, which will be another top 8 game in winner's side. So that should be fun to watch, of course. Rook just want to give Valerie a hug, TSN. Rook just wants to give everyone a hug. That's all he wants to do, you know? That is all Rook wants to do. But yeah, it's been a fun tournament so far. Lots of good matches, I have to say. I definitely enjoyed I still enjoyed that 8 damage combo with the Onimaru. I forgot who did it now. My mind is already forgotten, but yeah, whoever did it was fantastic, that 8 damage Onimaru combo. Rockman destroys young art student. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, looks like Bombito's match is actually a very long match, it looks like. I'm sure that they are having a fantastic match. I wish that we could have watched it. Fortunately, Bombito is not allowing spectators, and I wasn't able to get the friend request from the other player. Yeah, I don't know if anyone clipped it, but someone should definitely clip that 8 damage combo. It was absolutely beautiful. Someone should definitely go back and clip that. That was a fantastic one. Oh, it looks like they just finished. Oh, nope. Oh, nope. I thought, whenever I see the my friends change, I always assume that things have finished. But Bombito having a very long match here. Thank you all so much for being patient here. We would check in the last bit of... Oh, it looks like Suiki finished up their match. They accepted my friend request, so is Bombito playing another friend match? I'm very, very confused right now. I'm sure Leontis will figure out what's going on here. Bombito must be playing against someone else, because Suiki just accepted my friend request. Let me confer with my bracket runner, Leontis. Alright, I think we're just figuring things out. Leontis working on the brackets, trying to figure out what's going on here. Because it looks like Suiki and Bombito have finished their match, unless that's a different Suiki. And just no one reported the score, it looks like. Oh my goodness, chat. Bombito and Suiki apparently have not played at all for some reason. Oh, it's Bombito and Izarath, not Bombito and Suiki. Where am I getting Suiki from? Why did I think it was Suiki? Oh, I see. It's because I thought it because Bombito and Suiki did already play each other. I see where the mistake is now. I understand. Alright. Oh, Bombito's still not allowing... Okay, we're going to be checking out Izarath then. Izarath and Bombito. Apologies for the delay, everyone. Apologies for that. We should be checking out Izarath and Bombito. Apologies for mentioning Suiki there. I had the wrong match. For some reason, I thought it was Bombito versus Suiki. It was actually Bombito versus Izarath, not Bombito. Bombito and Suiki did actually play each other in the previous round, in round 2. And we weren't able to get into that one, but we are able to get into this one with Bombito and Izarath. Because I am friends with Izarath, so Bombito, even if he doesn't allow spectators, I should be able to spectate Izarath, hopefully. Thank you again, everyone, for the patience in the Twitch chat. We will get into it as soon as possible. Hopefully they start here soon. We might miss a round or two, perhaps. That might be why it's taking us a little while to get in. They are playing each other, it looks like. Hopefully we haven't missed too much. Perhaps I should try and reconnect to Izarath here. Oh, cancel that. I always hate it when I go to connect to someone and like my friends list shifts one. It makes me spectate someone different. But hopefully we get into this match with Izarath and Bombito. Alright, hopefully we can get into this. Thank you everyone for the patience. Oh, it's the final round of their match apparently. So we'll only be able to see the last bit, unfortunately. So sorry about that. That's a little bit of my fault. I was thinking that we were trying to spectate Bombito and Suiki, and I know that we couldn't spectate Suiki because I wasn't friends with Suiki at the time, and I couldn't spectate Bombito because he is not allowing spectators, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll definitely catch PTRC Boy and Bombito. Sorry for the delay, everyone. Alrighty. This is one of the big reasons why always allow spectators when you join tournaments, guys. It's very, very useful because it lets it lets the TO slash the commentators have an easier way of spectating, right? Because we would have been able to check out the Bombito versus Suiki if I could have spectated Bombito, because I wasn't. Also, just add your commentators as well. Make sure you add everyone to your friends list also. But that's okay. It's all good. I know that sometimes it's the first time people have joined tournaments, and that's perfectly okay. Like, as long as the players are able to connect with each other, that's the main thing that matters. As long as they're able to have their matches and finish up their matches, that's all that matters, honestly. So it can sometimes be new sometimes people are new to tournaments and they don't understand all of the little things, and that's perfectly okay. Everyone, we're only human, right? We're only human, and we can't be mad at each other for little things like that. But we should be able to check out this PTRC Boy versus Bombito match. I'm friends with both of the players, so we hopefully can get into this soon. It looks like Bombito just finished their match. I actually don't know if it's going to be Bombito. It could be Izarath. It could be PTRC Boy and Izarath. Not sure who won the match. Alrighty. Let me let Leontis know that we are good to go here. Alright, yep, it is going to be PTRC Boy versus Isarath. I think we are just waiting for them to connect, pick their characters, and then we will get right into it. So thank you all for being patient. Alrighty. Oh, I hear someone saying that another way you could do it is to ask players for the replays. Oh, we failed to connect to Izarath. Oh no. Well, let me stop that. Let me try and get back in here with PTSD Boy and Izarath. Hopefully we can connect. I hear... Oh my goodness, we're not able to connect to Izarath apparently. We just watched... We already watched a match with Izarath though. Oh, here we go. Okay. We just had to connect to Izarath. Alright, they're getting right into it. Let's get into this match. Sorry for the delay, everyone, but we are going to probably... I am sure this is going to be a fantastic match. PTRC Boy and Izarath, both fantastic players, of course.
Round one. Fight.
Alright, Izarath on the Onimara, PTSD Boy on the Rook. We'll see how this match goes. Goes to the B, is going to get hit for 2 damage. With the landslide, an earthquake on the wake up going to connect, and windmill crusher. PTRC Boy already has Izarath at 2 bars of health and the normal throw. PTRC Boy going to win there very quickly. Great pressure from PTRC Boy, and Izarath not able to find his way out of the corner there, not able to find his way out of that pressure. Oh man, it looks like we're having difficulties here in this match, unfortunately. We have lost connection. Hopefully they did not lose connection. No, it looks like they lost connection as well, unfortunately. So I will let Leontis figure out what is going on with these players. Hopefully we can get them in their match. This is top 8, of course. I'm sure neither player wants to be DQ'd or anything, but it seems like they were able to connect for a little bit there. So I don't know exactly what's going on. Thank you so much for the patience, everyone, in the chat. Sometimes with online tournaments, these kinds of things do happen. I'm just glad that Leontis is here helping out. I'm sure that he'll figure out a good solution to this. So hopefully we can figure this out as soon as possible, everyone. Thank you for the patience. I do appreciate it. The shop's curse is upon us. The Rook Hugger curse is upon us. Yes, indeed. Even when he's not in a tournament, the curse lingers. Yeah, they only finished 1 round, so they are just gonna... Looks like they're just gonna start over. We'll give them a round or 2 before we get into the match. So we might miss a round or 2, but I want to give them a chance to play a match. Just sometimes joining in as a spectator right as the match starts can cause problems. So yeah. We'll see if we can get them into their match. They're just gonna restart. They only 1 round passed, so not too bad to just completely restart the 3v3 here. And I'll connect here in a few minutes. I just want to give them a chance to get 1 round in, just so that we don't cause any issues for them. Hopefully they get into this soon. Alright, well, they're already in it, but I'm going to go ahead and try and connect here to PTRC Boy and hopefully things work out. Good luck to both these players. I do like the Fantasy Strike music. It's very calming in these kinds of situations where things aren't going perfectly swimmingly, perfectly smoothly. Fantasy Strike music calms the nerves indeed. Should be getting into this soon. Should get in after this round that they're playing in right now finishes up. Oh, we failed to connect to Izarath again. Unfortunate. We were able to connect to him, though, before. So we'll try and connect to Izarath here. Seems like it worked when I tried to connect to Izarath, but did not work against PTRSD Boy. So hopefully we can actually get this going. I guess we could do what Fantasy Striker said, is just ask one of the players to send us their replay file. We can just watch that. That also assumes that they have the Fantasy Plus, right? Unless maybe the replay file is already created even when you don't have Fantasy Plus. You just can't watch it. Alrighty, looks like we are able to get in here. We missed the first 2 rounds. That's okay. PTRSD Boy up 2 rounds against Izarath Slum. Gets a great read there on the jump kick there. On the jump 8. Going for another command throw. Is going to not connect there. Izarath jumping out. We're going to see the jackpot coming out, and the Earthquake will connect. And unfortunately for Izarath, PTRSD Boy was able to get the cake and the cherry there. Does get out of the command throw. The second command throw will connect with the Windmill Crusher. This is not good for Izarath. And looks like PTRSD Boy just went for only command throws that round. No normal throws, and caught Izarath out. Apparently he thought there was going to be a Yomi counter. He was just standing there. The great plays there from PTRSD Boy. Gonna win a hard matchup, of course.
Know the enemy and yourself.
Alright, PTRSD Boy on the Argagarg, Izarath on the Onimaru. Generally speaking, the zoners do have an advantage here against the Onimaru.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, here we go. We'll see if PTRSD Boy can keep Izarath out. Already got a poison onto Izarath, so that's fantastic. A second poison as well. Using that jump B. Those. Oh, and a back 8 is going to get parried into the back 8 from Izarath for 2 points of damage. Goes for another back 8. Oh, and goes for a ground super, trying to get an anti-air, trying to get that vertical movement a little bit too high, though. On for the forward A, and is going to get the guard crush. Actually, wasn't a guard crush, but would have been a guard crush whether PTRSD Boy wanted it to or not. And the ground super will catch PTRSD Boy going for that forward A, and Izarath already up around here against Argagarg. Alright, PTRSD Boy opting to walk backwards a little bit here. Going for the poison, and actually connects with the goldfish as well. Gets a blue fish into the forward A, has the poison, and lots of forward A's coming out here. Forward A to punish the superior there, the jump C, and PTRSD Boy going to get a perfect victory, tying things up 1-1. Go for another forward A, now able to connect. Goldfish coming out, gets the poison into the forward A, punishes that jump B there, and does the bubble shield there in the air to get past that fully charged shot. Gets another poison, goes to the big fish, gets past a lot of damage there from Izarath. Great plays from PTRSD Boy. Good blocks as well. Goes to the forward A. I would have liked to see perhaps a throw instead to get the pressure up, but it doesn't matter. With those 2 forward A's, put Izarath in the chip or in the poison damage range. PTRSD Boy able to get out of it. It goes to a forward A, counter hitting the ground zero from Izarath. Unfortunate there for Izarath. Gets the big fish into the forward A, into the neutral A, into the forward A. And PTRSD Boy got every single read onto Izarath. Going to take this first, or this second game, should I say. Very well done from PTRSD Boy. And one game away, one victory away from moving on to the winners finals. Alright, PTRSD Boy on the Lum. Izarath on the Argar. We'll see how PTRSD Boy approaches this match. Goes to the roll to get in a little bit of space. Goes to the melon toss. Does get the cake, which is very useful. Is going to get hit by the goldfish. And should get hit by the purple fish as well, unfortunately. Goes to the melon tosses. Rolls past the blue fish, which is great for PTRSD Boy. Gets the throw. Great punish there from PTRSD Boy. Jump in throw yet again. Has Izarath in the corner. We should be seeing a lot of melon tosses here. Or a jackpot here. And unfortunately doesn't connect. The bubble pop does have a few frames of invincibility, but does get a lot of chip damage because of The fireworks does give PTRC Boy that cherry, though, unfortunately. Should be able to get some chip here. Goes for a melon toss and does get the melon toss, but unfortunately, since Izarath was on the ground, wasn't able to get the chip damage. And now PTRC Boy is in that chip range, but unfortunately, Izarath walking into that baby lum. And PTRC Boy gonna take that first round. Goes for the goldfish. Doesn't do the goldfish in the correct direction, though, so not able to counter it. He does get a 2 damage punish, though, with the purple also. So Izarath in a fantastic position here. Good blocks from Izarath. Does still have that poison onto PTRC Boy. The jackpot coming out, just going to continue to block. No! Jumps for some reason. Is going to take a 3 damage combo punish. Bubble Shield should pop. Does get the anti-air there. Good blocks from Izarath. Is only it 2 damage, or 2 life, 2 health. PTRC Boy with a jump in forward A is going to get past that forward A from Izarath. PTRC Boy 1 round away from taking this match, actually. Going to move on to winner's side if he takes this win. Or winner's final, should I say. There's the jackpot. There is a cherry and a cake there. He opts to roll to get it, and he's still able to block the forward A from Izarath. Does have the life deficit, though. Izarath doing a good job here of keeping PTRC Boy out. Goes to the big fish, into the poison, into the goldfish. Does get the poison. A bluefish coming out here is actually going to connect there. Not even trade. Good back A catching the cartwheel and the 2 damage punish there with the poison and the goldfish. And PTRC Boy gonna lose that round. Izarath getting around here against PTRC. Sending that goldfish the incorrect way is unfortunate. The roll is going to get that poison off as well. So great roll there from PTRC Boy. Good traveling. Good jump. Jump C there from Izarath with the bubble pop. And Izarath doing a good job, but is going to get counter hit. And PTRC Boy able to get the poison off and another point of damage. Lots of chip coming out from PTRC Boy. And this is not good for Izarath. That bubble, with the bubble pop there into the back A. Needs to be careful of chip, though. And Izarath able to get out of a really bad situation into the neutral and catching PTRC Boy jumping there. Jackpot coming out for PTRC Boy. Has to be careful of that bomb. Is aware of the bomb. Jackpot coming out. Oh, and this is not good. There is that fireworks, and he should take chip here. No, no chip. And gets the cherry as well, but the 2 damage combo from PTRC Boy. Doesn't care about that extra life. And PTRC Boy makes his way into the winner's finals. Very well done to PTRC Boy. Moving on. And Izarath, of course, is not out of the tournament yet. Is just going to be knocked into the loser side. So Izarath still has a chance, of course, to win this tournament. Just has to keep winning in the loser side. Well done to both of those players. And I will wait to see who we will watch next. I think our next match is going to be Janet and Bombito. Oh, it looks like it's going to be Boosterino and Fish Dog, actually. Not Janet and Bombito. We'll be checking out Fish Dog and Boosterino here. If I can find them. Okay, I'm friends with Fish Dog. I don't know if I'm friends with Boosterino, which is perfectly okay. As long as I'm friends with at least one of the players. Alrighty, good luck to both of these players. Looks like they're going to get straight into it.
Team battle.
Alright. Looks like one of the players is going to be on the Argagarg. I believe Fish Dog is the Argagarg, the Lum, and the Jaina. And Boosterino will be on the Valerie, the Onimaru, and the Quince. Good luck to both these players.
Nothing's been rigged. Round 1. Fight.
Alright, Fish Dog on the Jaina starting things off. Boosterino on the Quince. Oh, no reversal coming out from Fish Dog. And is going to get hit by a B as well. Already in the corner. And Boosterino does have the super meter as well, which is exactly where you want to be as the Quince player. Gets another Justice Punch. Getting, I believe, catching Fish Dog doing a dive kick there. Going for a jump C there. And doesn't connect. This is not good for Fish Dog. Gonna get punished for 2 damage with the forward A into the B. And Boosterino gonna take this first round.
Fight. Reflect.
Alright, going for some jumpies here. B coming out. A great counter hit coming out from Fish Dog. But again, not reversaling the ground B there. A Dragonheart will get punished for 2 damage. 3 damage altogether if you include the 1 damage from the Dragonheart. And yet again, getting a hit there. And the air-to-air with that jump super. And Boosterino already up 2 rounds here against Fish Dog. 1 round away from taking the first game. Is going to get hit by an arrow. getting hit by another arrow, and Fish Dog maybe just needs to throw out more projectiles here. It seems like Boosterino is struggling to deal with those. Yeah, Boosterino just keeps landing on these arrows, and a cross-up hit, though. Fish Dog is now not in a very good position. Oh, Dragon Heart to get past the Patriot Mirror, though. Amazing plays there from Fish Dog. Very well done. Getting out of that bad situation. A 1 damage combo, though, coming out from Boosterino. Great throw after the dive kick. Going for the throw, but it does whiff because of the B, but the Dragon Heart, the reversal, will connect onto Boosterino, and Fish Dog up around here. Great air-to-air coming out from Fish Dog. Patriot Mirror coming out. Fish Dog doesn't have to worry about that air super now. Goes to the forward A and goes for a Dragon Heart this time, but unfortunately not in range, and the cross-up hit for 3 points of damage does get out of it with the Dragon Heart, but is only at 1 bar of health here. Does get some chip damage. A forward A doesn't follow up with another forward A, and that could cost Fish Dog the game here. Forward A into the throw. Fish Dog in a great position here. Dragon Heart not connecting, but does connect, catching Boosterino, going for a risky back A, and Fish Dog tying things up 2-2 now. Over for the jump. Patriot Mirror coming out. Unfortunately for Boosterino, it did not connect. Oh, and the double Dragon Heart. Unfortunately, that is 2 points of damage onto Fish Dog. And going to get hit by the Patriot Mirror. A Dragon Heart. So many Dragon Hearts, so many reversals. And this time, Boosterino was ready for it and does punish them this time. Very well done from Boosterino. Going to take that first game with the Quints. We've been seeing a lot more Quinces recently. And it's always fun to watch Quints play. Lots of crazy things can happen, of course. Alright, looks like Boosterino's going to get that first 2 points of damage in the air. Great air-to-air from Boosterino. Throw a little bit at the wrong time, and there it is. Fish Dog walking into the uppercut there from Boosterino. And Boosterino will take the first round. Alright, oh, and actually got hit by that, it looked like. Went for the cartwheel. Oh, and timed his forward A incorrectly. Missed out on 2 extra damage. Good throw punish there from Fish Dog. And Fish Dog was able to get that chip, but the counter hit there would have been the guard crush either way. And that, oh, and good thing for Fish Dog, that did not last as long as it needed to. Melantal's getting past the ground super into a 3 damage jump in combo, and both players at 2 bars of health. Fish Dog is in that guard crush range though. And going for a risky uppercut after that is going to get hit by the bomb and those baby lums. And Fish Dog will tie things up 1-1 rounds here. A risky cartwheel is going to get hit by the uppercut. There it is. Another Hellfire coming out. Does have the guard crush. It goes to the Divide and Conquer. Not able to connect for that guard crush, unfortunately. Neutral A connecting from Fish Dog, and the Melon will also connect. The roll will get punished with a Divide and Conquer, unfortunately. Back A should trade here. No, it doesn't even trade. It wins. Is not good for Fish Dog. In a very terrible position. Jump in throw from Fish Dog, though, gets out of that bad situation. And the ground super will connect, getting the anti-air and trading. Boosterino had that 1 extra life that was needed to win and not just trade. Going for another Hellfire. Not able to connect, though. Fish Dog getting a lot of good counter hits here. Boosterino not opting to go for the ground super, but for the jump super here. Needs to pressure with these machines here. Gets a great B, is able to connect. And unfortunately, Fish Dog gets past one of the machines, but rolls into the other one. And then the second roll, I believe, there is going to get connected by a forward A. And the machine will get that last point of damage. And Boosterino already up 2 rounds, or 2 games here. This could be a very fast game, and this is in loser's side. So if Fish Dog loses here, he will be out of the tournament. Boosterino needing just to win this. This is match point. Going for the Rainbow. This is a very interesting match because it's really whoever gets in first, right? Like if Valerie can get in on the Lum or on the Argard, you have a very good chance of winning. But it looks like Fish Dog is not going to make that easy for Boosterino. Going for a Chromatic Orb. It's going to get punished for 2 damage here, and this is not good. Gets in though. Gets the poison off. And the back jump A will connect, and Fish Dog will take a round here. The first round against Boosterino. Forward A connecting there. Oh, and unfortunately, Fish Dog did not actually back A that Rainbow properly. And, oh, this is not good for Boosterino. Is going to get hit by that Goldfish. Fish Dog waiting for the Rainbow, waiting to see what Boosterino did to figure out where he should send that Goldfish. Cyan should get punished with the Bubble Pop here. Rainbow coming out, and the Chromatic Orb will get punished with a 4A. This is not good for Boosтерino. Does actually get a sign there, catching the arm there from Fishdog. Sign Magenta Yellow connecting. Has Fishdog in the corner, and does get an anti-air, but Fishdog with the throw after the yellow. Into the bubble shield. Going for the pop, and just walk forwards with the pop. Boosterino not blocking properly, and Fishdog will win with his Arg here.
I'll make it exciting.
Fishdog here on the Lum, Boosterino on the Valerie, of course. This is a good matchup for Boosterino. Valerie, goes to the neutral A, does connect. Gets a chip damage with a throw coming out from Boosterino. I'm sorry, coming out from Fishdog. Lots of throws coming out from Fishdog. Went for the neutral A that time. A little bit mistimed it looked like. And the counter hit with the roll. Looks like Fishdog has found out how to beat Boosterino. At least Boosterino's Valerie. Boosterino really struggling with the Valor here. Pressing a button at a little bit the wrong time. They're going to get hit by the roll in there from Fishdog. Fishdog getting that cherry. Not letting Boosterino get any health here. Lots of baby lums coming out. A little bit out of range for that Chromatic Orb. Has to be careful of those baby lums. Does get out, but going to take 3 damage for it, unfortunately. Has to block all of those fireworks. And there it is. That would have been a chip damage either way. Had to have blocked it. Was only at 1 bar of health. And Fishdog up 2 rounds here. Fishdog making a very stellar comeback here against Boosterino. Seems like Boosterino struggling here with the RR. Great block into the back A. No, went for the 4A. Either way, it's a 1 point of damage. That puck coming out. Double baby lums and the fireworks. That is almost perfect. That is almost everything you could ask for in this matchup. And unfortunately, Boosterino jumping at the wrong time. And the cartwheel will get the air-to-air. And Boosterino really seeming to struggle here with this Valerie against Fishdog. Again, this is a good matchup for Valerie. Valerie very good against Jaina. We will see if Boosterino can make something work here. Great 4-8 into the throw for Fishdog. Lots of dive kicks. And there it is. That's so much damage. The double Dragon Heart for 3 points of damage. Fishdog already taking a round. And we may be seeing a reverse sweep here from Fishdog. Going for the 4-day. Great Sign Magenta. Or the Dragon Heart will beat the Rainbow there, though. Going for the... Dragon Heart a little bit out of range. Chromatic Orb will connect. And Fishdog only at 1 bar of health here. Walk-up throw coming out from Boosterino. And Boosterino is going to take a round here. Tying things up 1-1. Both players are, of course, on the match game here. Whoever wins this game will win. Great Yomi counter from Boosterino. We should see a jump in. No, a Chromatic Orb for some reason. Oh, no! That must have been a misinput there. Oh, you never Chromatic Orb on Wake Up. And Fishdog, seeing that, is going to get a great punish with the Ground Super into the 2 damage combo there. And Fishdog is on match round here. Game point. Winning this will win him this tournament match. Going for a risky projectile. Got a counter hit. Didn't follow up with another Sign Magenta. And the 3 damage punish with the cross up in the corner. Fishdog going for the... a risky Dragon Heart. Oh, no. Why a Dragon Heart there? You were not in range for the hit. And Boosterino taking that back. Very, very well done. 4-day there. Going to get the anti-air. Sign Magenta on the dive kick. Gets a counter hit. Both players going for a throw. Both players out of range for the throw. Great dive kick. Chromatic Orb catching the dive kick. Or I'm sorry, the 4-day. Fishdog still has the life lead. But that can change very quickly with Valerie. And there it is. No, but the Ground Super. Jaina. Fishdog was ready for the cross-up yellow. And Boosterino will be knocked out of this tournament. Fishdog moving along in the loser's side bracket. Still in the top 8. Great plays from Boosterino. Great plays from Fishdog. But Fishdog will be the player that moves on. Alright, well done to both those players. And I think we will be checking out Janet versus Bombito here for our next match. So good luck to Janet and Bombito. That was a fantastic match there, I have to say. Very well done. Very well done indeed.
Team battle. Game 1. I'm confident in the judgment.
All right, everyone. Looks like we're going to have a second commentator coming in for this matchup. We're going to be welcoming Leontis. I'm sure if you were in the tournament, or even if you're not in the tournament, you probably know who he is. Leontis, fantastic, part of the community, always helps out with the tournaments, which is great. Let me get my screen share for Leontis really fast here.
Gotcha.
All righty.
Assist.
All right, Leontis, are you able to see the screen?
Yep, we're good. Degraymirror, let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. Degraymirror is always fun to watch. You know, this is actually the first mirror match I think we've seen on stream today. Haven't had too many of those. Always fun to watch some mirror matches every now and then. And a great 3 damage combo from Janet. Janet, definitely, I would say, an expert at Degray.
Yeah, gotta be careful jumping away from Degray and just get clipped by that forward A combo, but easy ground super. Like, ground super is really strong in this matchup against Degray, so
Yeah,
it's good to see
absolutely.
a lot of that being used in this matchup.
Yeah, I feel like the ground super with Degray is very similar to the ground super with Valerie, right? Where you kind of use it to take your turn back.
Yes.
Yeah, and it looks like both players are doing very well here. It seems like Bombito does have the life lead, but that... Oh, and there it is! Bombito with a fantastic read.
Do not challenge Janet as to whether she'll, like...
Oh, that was
Will
Janet.
Janet counter me? Will she know? Like, come on, she will always.
Oh, yeah, and that was
That's like
Janet.
the trademark. Like,
yeah, absolutely. I thought that was Bombito doing the ground super there, but no, it was Janet. You're right, yeah.
purple. Purple, always.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that is going to get... Oh, no punish. Didn't time it correctly. Does get the ghost hit. Going for the ground super there. And not in range to punish it, unfortunately. Great throws from Janet. And there's a great read from Bombito this time. And tying things up, putting Janet in the corner as well. 4-day. Oh, and actually didn't do the chip setup there. Very unfortunate for Bombito. Going for an assist, and that should be it. Bombito going to take a round here against Janet.
Just didn't expect that 4-day was going to connect. You expect people to block meaties, but somehow that actually worked.
Yeah, absolutely. Both players seeming to know the matchup very well. I do have to say, Janet, like with her reads, she's very, very exceptional at her reads with Degray's ground super, as we saw earlier. Like, she just kind of knows when to do it, right? All right, both players playing it safe here. Looks like Janet gets in. Good blocks from Janet. And a Yomi counter. There it is. Great read there from Janet. Walk up throw, and Bombito in the corner with a chip setup, and there it is. Yeah.
Boom, boom.
I don't think there's anything Degray can do, because if you do go for that ground super, you get hit by the ghost. So Degray actually has no way of getting out of that, I don't think. I guess maybe a B. Your B could get out, but if you're in the corner, it's definitely
Yeah, you're probably still gonna get hit by the jumpy.
Yeah.
You won't be able to be active on Justice Kick quick enough. I don't think so.
All right, Janet here on the Lum. Always a pleasure to see, and like you said, always the purple colors, right?
Yeah, big Super Slam, nice.
Tried to roll under that bluefish there. Timed it a little bit incorrectly. Gets past that one. Great neutral A coming out from Bombito into the goldfish, and actually got a 4-day connect on Janet using her item toss there as well. Going for the big fish here with the poison. Janet does get the cherry, but still, and that's over. It's over now. Yep.
You're done.
Perhaps a roll on wake up, maybe catch the 4-day, but I think it would have still been over there. I think it would have been a trade probably.
Yeah. If anything, it's gonna be a trade, but most likely it just hits meaty.
Absolutely. Oh, and that's a 2 damage combo.
No!
Oh, into the cross up. Oh, this is not where you want to be as Lum. Yeah, Janet knew that all she had to do was just roll there. Even a 4-day would have either traded, or Lum would have won that 4-day with the roll. Oh, and a double fireworks with the cloud. That's almost the perfect thing you can want for against the R. Gets a 3 damage. Oh, only 2 damage actually. This time the combo looked like there a little bit, but isn't gonna get poisoned luckily. Lots of melon tosses here. This is Lum's worst nightmare. I'm sorry, Argar's worst nightmare. When you're in the corner and Lum can just spam melons against you, it's so hard to deal with. All right, poison coming out. I think Janet should... No, the goldfish is gonna... No, gets past the poison. Great 4-days and back ace from Bombito here. Goes for the bubble shield.
That's just on the screen.
And there's the counter hit, and this is not good for Janet. Oh, but... Oh, no, Bombito not realizing that you can roll under that
Baby
bluefish.
Rook, triple coin.
Yeah, getting hit by one of those coins as well. Baby Rook is perfect here. That is going to protect Janet a little bit from some of these projectiles, but oh no, gets poisoned. Tried to get past the poison, now at the right time. These dice don't matter. Even if you get chip, it doesn't take the poison away. Bubble shield Yomi. Oh, just jumped out.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see a Yomi counter from Bombito instead there, because if he was in range, that jump would have got caught by a throat.
I think he might have been a little bit too far out. I think that's why the jump came out at all. Perhaps If another baby rook, 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah, double rooks here. I think we saw Janet, or at least another player, get some baby rooks as well. So this tournament, a little bit of an anomaly with the baby rooks. It looks like.
I mean, what do you do as Arg?
You die. You
2
die.
back-to-back baby rooks. It's not easy to deal with.
You die, Leontis. You die. That's what you do.
You try not to be in the corner in the first place. So here's the other character with the nice on-demand counterattack. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in this matchup especially, it's very important to deal with Rekkas, to deal with jump-ins.
Yeah,
We'll see how Janet handles it.
I do still think that Valerie has the advantage in this matchup, though. I think that she has a bit more range, and she has a lot more like good combos. When like if you make a few mistakes as Midori, like that, right? Like her poking is so good against Midori. Like I've done that to Midori's where you just poke forward A and eventually you just win. All right, looks like they're playing a bit more footsies here. Bombito definitely playing safe. He doesn't want to get hit by something like a neutral A there, or by a parry from the Midori. You definitely got to be safe. Looks like he's doing a good job getting past this Midori Dragon Super. Using that Rainbow Disc, I like getting rid of some of that time for the Dragon form. Neutral A into the headbutt coming out from Janet. Looks like Bombito got past with only a little bit of scarring there from Janet's Dragon form. That's going to get punished with a Sign Magenta. You got to be careful whiffing those butt slams. A back A cross up. It's not good for... Yeah, there it is. Great mix-ups there coming out from Bombito. I'm sorry, coming out from Janet.
She's getting a little bit antsy. Like, I think these jump Cs are trying to get to Valerie, but you don't have to get to Valerie. In every matchup, if you just wait long enough to get Dragon form, you're doing good. And so if the Val's not rushing you down, just chill.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think that what you really need to do as Midori is get your Dragon form, because I think before Dragon form, Valerie has the advantage, and then after Dragon form, it might, I don't know if it's advantage, but at least it's even, right? At least it's even.
Yeah.
All right, looks like...
no big neutral A there from Janet. Probably thought there was going to be a jump A.
Yeah. You know what? It's surprising. It looks like Bombito is actually being more aggressive against the Dragon form than against the normal Midori form. And there it is. Bombito, super aggressive play against Dragon, which you don't see very often. Usually you see a very defensive gameplay. But I guess if it works, right?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times you can pressure Dragon players to, like, try to go for big moves that are very slow. Like, people use the ground C really poorly, I noticed.
Yeah.
And because it is kind of like his reversal, they tend to get... Players can get flustered and they can decide, I'm just going to hit the C button and see what happens. And they end up taking like 5 damage. Yeah, and if you're aggressive against Dragon, you might find that window where he's de-transforming and get extra damage. So
absolutely,
you want to lock him down. He doesn't have great... He's not good against getting rushed down either.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I actually think that Baby, or not Baby, I guess Baby Midori.
Baby Midori.
Yeah, Baby Midori.
Your Overwatch is starting to leak in there for a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I feel like Baby Midori, non-Dragon form Midori, is, I think he's actually a little bit better at dealing with the rush down from Valley because of that parry, right? Like, it sort of forces Valerie to make a decision. Oh, and look at that combo. Great air-to-air combo coming out from Janet with the 3 damage, taking that round, and still has a little bit of Dragon form to work with here. And gets in.
The way to beat DeGray's jump A is to be above it. So, good job.
Absolutely. Oh, and neutral into the Dragon Buster.
Oh, it's cheeky.
Yeah, that's a 3 damage combo there. And a throw after the neutral.
Reset.
Yeah, Janet already up 2 rounds. This is scary. I tend to think that DeGray has a bit favored in this matchup with the Ghost, right? You can use it sort of like a pseudo projectile, you know, but you have to play super lane. Oh, look at this from Bombito. I really like these jumping cross-ups, like really mixing up Janet, trying, like sort of baiting Janet to go for a Yomi counter here, you know? Oh, and 2 damage.
Good defense overall, though.
Yeah, very good defense from Janet. Bombito still seems to have gotten the advantage there, though, and gets the ghost hit for 1. Bombito getting around here. And this is the match point for Janet, of course. And this is in the loser side, I believe. So whoever loses will be out of the tournament. Both players great. Yeah, great punish there. Got to be careful. Oh, but a ground super coming out from Bombito. We were talking about how Janet gets great reads, but it looks like Bombito does as well. Oh, and no, that's horrible. A 3 damage air-to-air. We saw that last time. A great assist catching the air there. Barely. Yeah, barely gets it into the jump throw. Punishes the parry. And the assist, and Bombito coming back from a very terrible position. Great solid play from Bombito. And that was a really close, like you said, that air headbutt there, barely catching with the ghost. If he had not caught with the ghost, he would have got hit by it. I thought it was going to be a trade at least. Great back A from Bombito. Janet really just needs to wait for Dragon Form here. And yeah, we see that. We see that. It's just waiting. Like, if you don't want to come to me, I'll just get my Dragon Form. Here comes the Dragon Form. Goes to the headbutt.
Ghost is down, so...
Yep, needs to be careful of the Ghost. Okay, Ghost is gone. This is Janet's chance to get in. Great. Does get... Unfortunately, that back A does sort of... It makes your head hitbox a little bit lower, right? Oh no, Janet does get in for only 2 damage. Can't get that headbutt. Is in though. Forward A. Bombito in the corner. Only at 2 bars of health. Goes for the butt slam into the neutral A. And the just spamming that A. And there we go. Is this Dragon Ball Fighters? No, it's Fantasy Strike. Sometimes you can just spam A as well in this game.
Alright, let's go over to winner side with PTR Boy versus Crispy Cthulhu.
Alright. So very well done from Bombito and Janet there. I believe in last tournament, I want to say, I think Bombito beat Janet. It looks like a little bit of revenge. I'll definitely confirm that. Just for myself, I'm curious. Let me check for last tournament here. Well, I think Bombito did beat Janet, but I could be wrong. Failed to connect to Cthulhu. Let me try and actually connect to Cthulhu. Sometimes that's how it works. There's PTR Boy and Cthulhu, you said?
Yep.
Yeah, Bombito did actually beat Janet in losers round 4 of literally last week's tournament. So Janet getting a little bit of revenge here. Always fun to see when players can sort of improve on themselves, right? Like when you lose to one person in one tournament and you're able to come back strong and win in the next one, that's always good to see. That means you're improving as a player, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, online session is now. Are these players? Oh, it looks like they disconnected. PTRC.
Yeah, they're restarting their games to see if they can improve that.
I see.
So yeah, that goes.
Righty. Go. Yeah, I see Crispy now offline as well. By the way, thank you so much everyone who's joined the tournament or watched the tournament. It's been lots of fun so far. Really good matches, especially that last one with Bombito and Janet. Bombito almost making a comeback, almost doing a full reverse there with his DeGray, doing a very good job. But Janet, of course, coming in strong. Oh my goodness, my cat has walked into my room. She's not allowed in my room because I don't like getting fur everywhere in my room where I sleep. But I forgot to close my door apparently. But yeah, what do you think of the DeGray Midori match, by the way?
I mean, usually I'm playing that from the Midori side, of course. I think it's okay. Like, I think Perry is pretty good in the matchup. Like, DeGray would love to just jump B at you and to suppress you with the really like plus first one, like just a jump one. So having a tool to deal with that is pretty good. Like dealing with all 3 of the counterpoint step mix-ups is like great that you can parry all 3 of them. It's not bad.
Gotcha.
Like Dragon Form is like a little bit worse, but the fact that that DeGray's only reversal is a parry means that both like normal throw and command grab both work on wake up. So it kind of takes that option away. Kind of like how with Valerie can't really use her chromatic orb against Rook like at all on wake up, right? It's like a similar idea.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. So it looks like it might be my fault for trying to spectate them as they're starting. So maybe they can get in a round or 2, and then we'll try and spectate after they get a round in.
Yeah, they're trying to connect to me. PTR just tried to get to me and could not.
Oh, are you having difficulty spectating them?
No, connecting.
Oh,
me.
connecting to you. Oh boy. Hopefully
Yeah,
we
failed
can
to connect to PTR, but for Crispy, let's see if I can get a...
I'm hoping that we can get it because this is the winners finals, so hopefully they can figure something out.
I can play against Crispy.
Let me try and connect to PTRC Boy as well. Oh, PTRC is resetting, it looks like.
Yeah, he's resetting.
Now, I know that we've had PTRC Boy be able to connect to other players like Izarath and all of his other matches, so something weird's going on. Hopefully they can get it figured out.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the highest spots that PTR Boy has gotten in a tournament too, so I'm sure that he really wants to play. I haven't seen PTR Boy in a winners finals in a while, I don't think, at least in my tournaments. So always good to see. I believe PTR Boy, yeah, PTR Boy was able to beat Janet and Izarath. Crispy was able to beat Plib and Boosterino. So both players beating some very good other players as well.
Okay, he did something and now he can connect to me, so maybe he can get to Crispy now.
All right, everyone. Thank you all.
Let's find out.
Yeah, thank you all for the patience, by the way. We'll get into this as soon as possible. It looks like Crispy was also restarting. Like, Should we give them a round or two before we try and connect for spectators?
Not sure you need to. I think you can just go in.
Okay, we'll go straight in. Yep, looks like we're in. I don't know what you did, PTRSD boy, but we thank you. People want me to show my cat on stream.
I've shown my cats on stream.
I have shown I used to show my cat on stream a bit more. I originally let my cat in my room a little bit more frequently, but then I started dating this girl who was she didn't have an allergy to cats, but like it was kind of an allergy to cats, right? Like it kind of like hurt her sinuses, so I stopped letting my cat in my room, and then it just became normal. Because like even for me, like I don't like getting fur everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
All right, but
my cat sleeps on my bed, you know.
Oh really?
It's like sleeping with a bowling ball on top of your blankets.
Oh, I'm sure. All right, but
that's how it is.
But enough about cats. We are talking about fish and samurai now, Leontis.
Some would say that Onimaru is a cat person, but those rumors have been debunked.
Have they been? Have they been debunked?
That's true.
Is it?
For a long time, people thought that Onimaru was a cat.
Oh, really? I could see him. I mean, he has whiskers.
Yeah.
Oh. I think he's a cat. You can't debunk the truth, Leontis. We know that you people at Sterling Games are trying to tell us that he is not a cat, but he is a cat. All right, looks like Crispy Cthulhu here doing a great job with Onimaru. Got some guard crush there with the divide and conquer. And yeah, Crispy using that jump A to get past the screen a little bit faster than just walking. Does go for the baby machines here, the baby Onis. Oh, and actually gets there. Oh, that's a great trade because the bluefish doesn't do damage and gets past with a counter hit. Catching PTRSD by pressing a button, he used his B to get past the blue projectile there. Great play. Great 4-day coming out from PTRSD. Oh, and a 4-day coming out from Onimaru from Crispy.
A little bit too far away for that 4-day B combo.
Yeah, PTRSD boy needs to be a little bit more careful pressing buttons after those bluefish. He goes bluefish into 4-day, it looks like, and he's getting counter hit a lot. Oh, needs to be careful. Yeah, should just... Oh, he gets a counter hit into the 4-day. Oh, and again, Crispy Cthulhu just sort of like poking with these Bs and these 4-days, and he's really catching PTRSD boy jumping or pressing buttons at the wrong time. There it is again. He's just fishing. Onimaru is fishing here for those button presses, for those bad decisions, right? And there it is, catching PTRSD boy jumping at the wrong time, and Crispy with those really big boy hits there.
Yeah, I mean, getting some vengeance from the old Yomi days of being maybe the worst matchup in the game, the Oni versus Arg, but now, like, I think it's still, like, Arg is fine in that matchup, but I think I haven't really played it much since the updates to Spirit Fire and such.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the Spirit... Oh, I always call it Hellfire for some reason. Yeah, the Spirit Fire definitely seems to be pretty good. Oh, and I thought that the Vines was going to hit there. I guess not. PTRSD boy getting a good 3 damage combo to start things off there. You definitely don't want that many coins in this matchup. Great roll-in. Does get another anti-air. Oh, and this should connect. There's a counter hit for 2 damage. And Crispy Cthulhu is now in. And this is so hard for Argargargs to deal with. A jump in A into the normal throw. And it might be over here. And it is with the cross-up. And just like that, Crispy Cthulhu turned that from a very, very bad situation into a win. There's a skill coin. They do trade at least. PTRSD boy is in the corner. Back A into the command throw. This is not good. Landslide for 2. Oh, only for 1 damage. Neutral A, neutral jump A. Oh, and caught the roll. Great plays from Crispy. Crispy's Rook is definitely one of the best.
One interesting thing now about the post thunderclap mix-up is that it used to be that if you saw like blue, you just jumped. But now if you see blue, you might just die. So you got to be really careful. Yeah, to actually make a guess. Is it going to be landslide, or is it going to be neutral A, or is it going to be the command grab?
Yeah, absolutely. I think even you can, depending on the range, you can even sometimes get a normal throw as well, right? So you can do some crazy mix-ups now with that back.
Yeah, block clap, just normal throw.
And there's a checkmate buster. Crispy Cthulhu getting in there. You know, it's interesting. I tend to think that Lum is favored in this matchup, but once Rook has pushed you into the corner, or once Rook is in on the Oki, you basically lose this Lum, because you don't really have a good way of getting out of that. You actually have to just guess, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I've poisoned the well here. Now everyone thinks that Onimaru is a cat. My bad, guys.
Everyone's gonna...
I posted the Flash Duel chibi art. He's got the little cat helmet with the little ears poking in. And he's got the whiskers. He looks like a cat, so you know.
Very nice. Oh, and
Maybe
Crispy.
he is.
Crispy actually didn't go for the chip setup there. Could have actually cost them the game if PTR Boy got a good read there.
Assist.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
it
sure if he
doesn't-
had any good wake-up options, but...
Oh, the double.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yep, the double command throws. Sometimes it be like that. Micro walk forward into the normal throw. This is not good for Crispy. And another command throw. Lots. I will say I definitely do enjoy watching Rook on the big screen when I'm commentating. So it's fun to see so many more Rook players now. Earthquake gets the counter hit. BTR Boy's in. Oh, misses the command throw, gets punished. Oh, and the Justice punch there. Great punch that does break the armor. All right, Crispy trying to make his way in. So is PTR Boy up. There's a truth that's gonna get punished. No, okay.
A little bit too far. Might have been safe.
Yeah, very safe. Very well done from Crispy. Earthquake. Okay, PTR Boy. Oh, no no landslide to get in a little bit faster there. Oh, he's gonna get hit for 2 damage. All right, Crispy is able to make his way in here. Back A not connecting. Good blocks. Great air-to-air from Crispy with the neutral jump A. A little bit more range. Daggerfall coming out. Oh, he gets it. Oh, and the command throw. What? what a read. I wouldn't have done that. I would have just blocked after I got that headbutt. I would have just blocked. I don't know what you would have done. Great plays there from PTR Boy. Great counter hit into the forward A for 2 damage. That was a fantastic play. I loved it.
Yeah, Valkyrie with the posture check. I think we're all sitting up now, though.
Yeah. Great air-to-air from PTR Boy. And PTR Boy is actually in a decent position here. Oh, not now. Now I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, Crispy missed out on... I think he could have got a neutral A or a forward A on that second bounce up for a 4th damage. But either way, he does get that chip set up. So, still worked out. Forward A...
Grand Finals train ticket on the way right now for Crispy. He's got one more round.
Yep, just needs to win this round, right? You know, I tend to think that that DeGray's pseudo projectile is sometimes a little bit better than normal projectiles in this specific matchup because it gets past the command throws.
You can't armor through it.
Exactly, yeah. Beautiful, and it also gets back. You can also use it against the landslides as well. Oh, and a great punish here from Crispy Cthulhu. Oh, didn't Yomi? PTR Boy has a chance here, and another normal throw. He hadn't done that the entire time. Very good mix-ups and reads. Really conditioned Crispy Cthulhu into not thinking 2 normal throws are going to come out in a row, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a 66% mix-up usually for Rook.
Yeah. Well, someone in the Twitch chat saying Onumaru's weakness is pish, pish, pish noises because he's a cat.
Did you see the picture I linked? Do you know?
No, I haven't seen the picture. I'll have to check it out, though.
Here, I'll just throw it to you in the Discord chat.
Oh, a great counter hit with the skill point. Oh yeah, I think I've seen the chibis before, but that's beautiful. I love it. All right, PTR Boy has the life lead, but is in the corner. Gets out with that skill coin. These skill coins have really and he's getting the perfect items to force Crispy to not be able to get the punishes here. Oh, went for the throw a little bit out of range. Does get the neutral, the AA though, and the neutral A or the neutral jump A for the counter hit in the air. And Crispy 2 rounds away from moving on to Grand Finals. Both players, I'm sure, really want this. Needs to be careful of that baby lump. Oh, and unfortunately, the ghost actually didn't get past the baby lump because it hit PTR Boy.
Oh.
All right, looks like Crispy got the chip damage, but is going to take 2 points of damage. PTR Boy in the corner, not where you want to be as Lum. This is almost as bad as the Rook when you get into the corner, but it looks like PTR Boy did get out. Oh, and unfortunately gives Crispy that cherry, so Crispy still has 2 bars of health. Oh, needs to, yeah, has to go for the ghost. So walk-up throw after the ghost. Another walk-up throw. Hey, we're going to see a third one. No, we're just
you're done.
Oh, no, he rolled past it. I think Crispy mistimed it, but it's still over with that Justice Kicks. That is going to have that armor move there. And Crispy, yet again, is 1 round away from moving into Grand Finals. But we saw PTR Boy come back from a bad situation, but Crispy is already has PTR Boy in the corner. This is not good. Neutral A into the throw, and this is going to be a chip setup. There it is.
Yep.
Crispy
Let's go.
Is going to be one of our grand finalists, Leontis.
Yep. PTR is going to move down to be the final boss of the loser side. Let's get into Plib versus Janet next. Just move down the bracket here.
Fantastic. Fantastic tournament so far. I say that every tournament, of course, but I honestly feel like usually every other tournament is like they're always so much better. Like there's always like a mix up or what's it called what's it called when someone loses when you don't an upset. An upset. Yeah, I can never remember that word. I've been commentating tournaments for like 40, 50 weeks now. And like I still don't know what that. I still never remember that word. Oh, man. All right, looks like we're getting straight into it. Of course, Janet on the Lum, the Degree, and the Midori. And if Janet is not on the Lum and the Degree and the Midori there, and they have switched, I am going to be very surprised. All right, here we go. Flip, of course, on the Onimaru, the Grave, and the Valerie. And we're going to start off here with Janet on the Degree and Plib on the Grave. I think that we agree in this matchup. It might not necessarily be favored towards either character, but it's definitely annoying for Grave, right? It can definitely be very annoying.
It's hard to keep Degree away. Like, you have stuff that that should work, and you try it, and it doesn't, so
Exactly.
it just feels bad.
Yeah. The Ghost is just such a good tool in this matchup, and we're seeing Janet really pressuring Plib hard here. They are going to trade. That's a decent trade for Janet. She has the life lead here. Goes for the assist here. I like how Janet is using those bees, trying to catch Plib. Oh, and there's a truth for 2 damage into the forward A for a 3rd damage. Yeah, great plays from Janet. Janet's already up around here. Plib seeming to already struggle here a little bit. You have to be careful with those projectiles too, right? Because if you do a projectile when they do... Oh, and that's a 2 damage combo. Going for the assist. Cross up with the neutral A. Another neutral A. Doesn't actually hit confirm it. It is kind of hard to hit confirm those neutral A's since they're so fast. Justice Kicks gets past the projectile and no punish. Oh, and this is not good. Yeah, Justice Kicks coming out from Janet, knowing that it was going to be a chip setup either way. And Janet,
it's also tough to confirm because you know that oftentimes the Grave player is just going to mash reversal through the block strings. So like, if you go for it and it doesn't work, combo, you take 2 and you lose all your initiative. So it's helpful to just not even push the button again.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like Plib was able to take 3 points of damage off of Janet. Another point with the throw. Oh, and there's the Yomi counter. Janet ready for that one. Gets that full super meter back. Oh, and another Yomi counter from Plib. 2 Yomis in a row. Oh, we saw Janet go for another Yomi counter. Oh, and that's punished. Oh, no punish. Plib not punishing those
Forward A too slow.
Yeah, we've actually seen Plib mess up those punishes 3 times now. Missing out on that damage is very unfortunate. And also getting hit. Oh, there. Out of range. That back A usually would punish it, but when you're that far away, Janet's able to recover in time. Actually, back A might not even punish it now that I think about it. Might be too slow.
Yeah, it might be.
Oh. And of course,
strong 3-0 there from Janet.
Yep. You know, Janet is one of the players that I think has landed more ground supers as the Grey than any other player. Like, she is so consistent with that move. Like, it's absurd. It's crazy. All right, Janet here on the Lum. I do tend to think that Lum is favored in this matchup. You just gotta, you know, get yourself in there, get some items, pressure with these Lums. And there it is. Oh, didn't block the second hit of that, unfortunately. Does get 2 points of damage on the Plib. Has to be careful of that guard crush. Oh, there's the Hellfire. Oh, but jump into it, gets counter hit. But because of the bomb, Plib wasn't able to follow up with a forward A. So that bomb saving Janet there. So, the Yomi counter, where are your tactics at?
That bomb saved Janet there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that bomb saved Janet for sure. Sometimes it'd be like that. Lots of skill coins. I feel like skill coin in this matchup, just like it is in the Rook matchup, you don't really want the coins. You want every other thing, right? Like you want, like
it's
the
the case where coin's funny because if you could always get coin, you would.
Yeah.
Against every character, but I think you're right. When you can't like just guarantee anything and you just want like decent stuff, you'd rather just get like mini lums or whatever.
Exactly, yeah, because that helps you pressure, right? It helps you pressure more because coin comes out once and it's over, but the baby lums and the clouds, it gives you a chance to sort of breathe and like get yourself in. But it looks like Janet was able to take that round with a we saw her take the round with a melon into the ground super into the 4A with the counter hit. So very good reads and reactions there from Janet. Going for the dice roll here. I like this a lot. Went for the B there, trying to get that guard crush, it looked like. Lots of cross-up mix-ups here from Janet. Goes to the neutral A. Goes to the throw after the jump in. This may be it for Plib. Oh, gets the throw onto Janet. No Yomi coming out from Janet after that. Gets the guard crush thing. Oh, and this... Oh, look, that melon was so close to hitting Plib there.
Yeah.
Oh, and Plib, actually the B got the cherry and the trade, so that was really good for Plib. Goes to the back A, but the chip with those extra 2 dice and the roll, and Janet up 2 rounds here. This is rough. How would you say that Oni should approach this? Because I guess like that. It's a 3 damage combo.
Get in and kill him. That's what you do. Use the sword. Use Clockwork Soldiers.
Yeah, it's very
Like-
similar to the Rook match, right? Like you can't let Lum get space like this. You have to just sometimes take those risky plays to
Yeah.
get in.
I don't like the use of the, like, you have enough tools to deal with Lum on the ground without needing to use ground super, but Clockwork Soldiers is how you deal with setup characters that don't have wind.
Yeah,
'Cause wind and water really ruin the soldiers, but with Lum, like, just you let him get set up and you get destroyed like that.
yeah. It
But
looks
if
like,
you throw out soldiers, maybe you can prevent him from just ignorantly jumping around, because like Onimaru gets to be really ignorant with Clockwork Soldiers up. He gets to just jump and see at you,
Yeah.
and it's free. You know, he gets to do lots of dumb things that normally would be punishable. So you treat it the same way. Like you treat it like your own baby Lums that are really powerful, and Lum doesn't really like that. So
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
have liked to see more Clockwork Soldiers out of Pleb.
yeah, I think the only thing that Lum can really do in that situation is do the melons, right, to try and get past them. But if you play it right as Onimaru, you can sometimes punish that with like a B, right? So yeah, I completely
I'm gonna
agree.
throw a
with you.
mix up there.
Great 3 damage combo from Plib. Up for the side Magenta, trying to bait out that. Oh, that's a safe jump. Should be safe though. Yeah, not in. Oh, neutral A. Yep.
Neutral A. Boop, boop.
Yeah, this is one of the things you can't really jump over Midori's or even jump when they're close by you if you don't have, like, if you have the Rainbow Disc, you can sometimes do it, right? But if you don't
Yeah.
have a super, then you shouldn't really be jumping over Midori's that have super meter because you're just gonna get punished, right? Rainbow to get
Yeah.
past, gets out of the corner, which is good. Takes 1 damage for it. I think that's worth it. Oh, could have yellowed there. Wasn't paying attention to that Dragon meter. Chromatic Orb will protect from the butt slam. I think Janet thought the butt slam might get behind, and a 2 damage combo with the jump in, and Plib tying things up 1-1. And of course, this is the match tournament point, or tournament point even for Janet, right? Or not tournament point, but match point.
Set point.
Set point. There we go.
Match point works as well, I guess.
Oh,
It's a 1 set match.
absolutely.
To use
Does
the
it,
tennis terms.
it doesn't hit confirm there with that neutral jump A, but does get some chip damage. Yeah, Janet going for these parries, but Plib, you know, with these forward, like walking forward and back these footsies, a little bit out of range to punish those parries usually. Gets a Cyan, no follow up though. Oh, Janet missing a little bit of comp. Should see no block. Oh no. Does get a great Dragon Buster though, and Plib doesn't even have super here, so Janet has free reign to do anything. Gets the cross up into the A in the air, and Janet is on the match point here.
Yeah, one thing for you guys, if you get caught by the Midori cross up, the wake up cross up thing, just hold the same direction though. Like he has no way to actually stay on the right side, so just keep holding the wrong way, basically.
Yep,
The way that got you hit. Just keep doing that, and then you'll be fine.
It looks like Plib was able to get a great 3 damage combo at the start of that, and then just keep up the pressure. Janet sort of whiffing a few of her throws and not getting the parries when she needed them. But for lots of back A's we're seeing from Janet, trying to catch Plib walking forward when he's not supposed to. We saw a parry there, trying to oh, and there's a side Magenta, didn't parry that one. Oh, great read from Janet. That's beautiful. Gets another point damage with the command throw. Oh, here comes
Staying in the corner.
Oh yeah,
Back
you
A
need.
maybe.
Had to block that. Yeah, Plib was already in the air doing a jump.
Oh,
A.
mistimed it.
Oh, it used the headbutt. Knew that the Rainbow Disc was ending. Amazing play from Janet. Did the headbutt at perfect timing as the Rainbow Disc ended. Very well done from Janet. Getting past a very difficult position there, I would say.
Okay, it's gonna be a 3-0 there.
Yeah, Janet coming in strong. You know, I think I always mention this whenever there's 3-0s. Even though it's a 3-0, Plib almost won there. Like a few of those games. Like it was really close.
Sure.
Like it shows it as a 3-0, but each of those individual games was very, very close.
Yeah, 3-0 can still have 6 rounds for the loser. You know.
Exactly. All right, so we are going to be doing Isarath and Fish Dog, I believe.
Yep.
All right.
Fish Dog, who has a new name on Discord every 10 minutes.
I actually played Fish Dog in the Toronto Top Tiers tournament this week. I actually won against Fish Dog, which I was surprised about because I usually really struggle against Fish Dog in tournaments because I play characters like Valerie, and like I've recently been picking up Rook, and Fish Dog plays a lot of Argargarg, which just tilts me when I play Valerie because if I don't get in immediately, then I just like have to deal with everything that Arg is, right?
Yeah.
But no, Fish Dog, a fantastic player, so I'm excited to watch this. Yeah, Yeah, Fish Dog's fantastic. He's a good player. He plays in a lot of the Toronto top tiers 1v1 tournaments, but he's definitely good at the 3v3 tournaments as well. As we're seeing here, I mean, he made his way to top 8, right? So
Game 1.
all right, Fish Dog here, of course, on the Argargarg, the Lum, and the Jaina, and Izerath on the Lum, the Argargarg, and the Onimar. So we may be seeing a Lum or an Argargarg mirror match here, or both. All right, Fish Dog here on the Janet, or on the Jaina. Man, I always call Jaina Janet, Leontis. Alrighty, I think that we should add Janet to the hero roster. What do you think? To the character roster.
Yeah, just a weird three-headed amalgam of their team battle characters that have parries on all buttons.
Exactly. All right, Fish Dog and Izerath doing a decent job here. Both players having the same life, and a risky Dragonheart. That's going to be a 2 damage altogether. Dragonheart doing 1 damage, and the punish as well. Back A gets some more damage, and actually, and the fireworks should close it out here, right? No!
Maybe you can uppercut through them, yeah.
Yeah, Fish Dog was able to get past it and got the cherry as well. There is only 18 seconds on the clock here, though. Oh, that's so unfortunate. They actually...
Oh, man.
Yeah, they trade, but the 2 dice actually connected there on the Fish Dog. So great play there from Izerath. Oh, you love to see those air arrows there, those jumpies. Dragonheart, a little bit at the wrong time, but the arrow, it looked like, actually pushed Izerath back far enough where he couldn't get the punish. Dive kick spam coming in into the throw. Has Izerath in the corner. This isn't where you want to be. A great anti-air with the roll, and a ground super is going to get blocked. Fish Dog not in range to get a
0 punish.
Yeah. Oh, and
He wanted the extra damage, but he could have just got away with a forward A.
That's true.
So that's the thing of like you have to decide, or back A maybe even, but just got to decide: do I need that extra damage or what? But it didn't work out for him in that situation.
Really. I'd like to see Fish Dog not go for that cherry immediately. No, goes for it and does get... Oh, unfortunately, Fish Dog actually got the worst end of that. Took 2 points of damage, right, because of the Dragonheart and the die. Well, looks like Fish Dog is in here. Izerath really struggling. Goes to the 4-day. Does get punished by the roll. You are minus. Dragonheart to punch that. I would have liked to see a ground super instead. But either way, is going to get that chip damage in the corner. Great plays from Fish Dog and really good reactions as well. Catching a lot of the things Izerath was doing with those Dragonhearts, right? Lots of coins coming out. Goes to the dice roll. Izerath trying to get in. It's some chip damage. Oh, and the skill coin actually worked out there. Got the punish on the Dragonheart into the melon, catching the 4-day on Fish Dog. Fish Dog only had 2 bars of health here. Needs to be exceptionally careful. Dragonheart catching the melon dolls. Goes to the Rain of Fire. Trying to get something working. Just let it go. Oh, he went for the full charge. He could have stopped some of those items from coming out. Oh, needs to be careful of those fireworks. Oh, and the chip.
Oh, here they come. Yeah.
Could have gone.
Had to react to that. Use a ground C.
Yeah, exactly. All right, both players at 2 rounds here. Looks like the arrow there traded with the coin.
Oh.
Oh, this is not good for Fish Dog. Another trade with that skill coin. We should be seeing yeah. Here's the dice roll. Gets past that big projectile. Gets some chip damage as well. Oh no, that's not good. Gonna take. Oh, could have rolled and got chip. But in either way, still got that last point of damage with the Dragonheart, giving Fish Dog that extra range. Oh, and Fish Dog just walking into the melon. I think he was trying to do a reversal probably. Just pressed
walk forward C for sure.
Yeah, probably just pressed it at the wrong time, unfortunately. Izerath taking that first game. So we will not be seeing a Lum match, a Lum mirror. And if Izerath wins this, we won't be seeing an Arg mirror either.
Round 1.
Alrighty.
Fight.
Lum here, or Fish Dog here on the Lum. Izerath on the Argarg. This could, I think that if you're Argar, you really just want to be throwing out a lot of poisons, right? You want to force Lum to do things that he doesn't want to do, right? Oh, great roll in here from Fish Dog getting in. Oh, wait for the throw. A little bit out of range, unfortunately. Bubble Shield coming out. Gets the poison. The Bubble Shield doesn't come out, though. Jackpot coming out. He does actually hit with the coin there, which is great for Fish Dog. And we should be seeing lots of melon tosses here. No melon tosses. I like to see a lot of melon tosses in the corner. It's hard for Args to deal with, especially when they don't have super.
Yeah.
Landing in that poison. This is not good for Fish Dog. He's probably going to take 1 poison at least. Oh, is he going to get hit by the big fish? No, able to land in time to block.
But Arg able to clear out 2 of the dice with 1 dive stick, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
maybe that was just like more projectiles on the screen dealing with it, but the dice aren't that good against Arg.
Yeah, because when as you're landing, Arg can sometimes get like 1 to 2 4-days, right? To get rid of the dice. That doesn't matter, Arg!
Ugh.
That is brutal. That is a 3 damage combo, Leontis. Well done from Izerath. Oh, you can back A that, I believe, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I mean,
It's tight timing.
the question
it's
of
very tight.
can you back A that is always yes.
All right, looks like Fish Dog is making his way in here. Needs to be careful of that poison. Probably gonna get poisoned. Maybe be able to block though. Does get the fireworks. That's probably one of the best items you can get. That and the clouds, I would say, and the bombs. Okay, there are 3 items that are really good.
Yeah, clouds are pretty good.
What a play from Izerath!
Oh, no.
The drill got the roll-in before the dice came out. That was some very risky play from Izerath, but since it worked out, he got the win.
Yeah, that was like a split second away from taking 4 damage there.
Oh, took 3 damage on those fireworks, so Fish Dog was able to get past that poison. But getting poison and neutral aid here. Oh, this poison is so hard for Arg or for Lums to deal with. Arg just has. Wait, what happened to the poison there?
I am not sure.
That was.
I just looked at the. Maybe do a highlight real quick. I want to see.
Yeah. Was it the cherry? Does getting a cherry take the poison away? Does that like count?
Hold on. I'll do some research here.
Yeah, I will let you do that as we get into the next game. Isarath here on the Onimaru, Fish Dog on the Argagard. I would say this is a pretty good matchup for Argagard. Already has Isarath poisoned here. And Isarath is going to have to make his way all the way across the screen here. And Fish Dog is not going to make this easy for the Onimaru. Goes for a bead. Tried to do the parry to catch the arms there to get the poison off. Not able to connect. Does get the poison off with a great uppercut. Fantastic play from Izerath and a counter hit. This is not good for Fish Dog now. Back A. And this should be the guard crush. No! Fish Dog finds his way out somehow. And a Yomi counter though coming out from Izerath into the forward A should connect. And the guard crush went for the ground super. But that doesn't matter when you get guard crushed. Holy crap. Well done from Izerath. And Argagard, and Fish Dog, both players playing exceptionally well. They're getting out of situations where it should have been over for both of them. A fully charged here and is going to get the counter hit. Only going to get, actually got like 4 points of damage there. Fantastic play from Izerath. Does the parry into the Yomi counter. Let it go, expecting the Yomi, and this is going to be the guard crush. Fantastic from Izerath.
I guess Bubble Shield wouldn't save you there. You're still going to take the hit.
Yeah, he did the Bubble Shield last time and lost, so... I can see why he didn't do it this time. Forward A? No, okay. Opting to just block it. Didn't want to take a chance of getting hit by that. Oh, he's going to get hit for 2 damage with the big fish. Izerath is, of course, on the match point here, though. Just needs to win one more round. Gets past the blue fish. And able to recover in time as well. Oh, and gets Fish Dog for 2 damage. Oh, you hate to see it, Leon. Bubble Shield come out. I like the Bubble Shield here. Oh, no. Oh, the drill, able to get past the machines, but still getting hit. This is not good for Fish Dog. It may be all over Leontis. Okay, no Yomi counter this time. Fish Dog finds his way out of that bad situation. Going for the big fish.
Might be okay now.
Yeah, this may be it now for Izerath. He's going to have to somehow get in. Oh, he jumps. Unfortunate. I think that was over no matter what, even if he had parried that, though.
Round 4. Fight.
Might have been able to do a ground B. Would have just, like, caught... Like, no parry there. I think the parry was the mistake.
Yeah. Great throw punish there from Izerath. Jump A throw. Neutral A this time, trying to catch Fish Dog going for a Yomi counter. Oh, we saw a bit of a Yomi stare down there from Izerath. Oh, is he going to get hit? Oh, barely out of range.
Barely gets out.
Very close. Great neutral A after the jump. This is good for Fish Dog. He's in a decent spot now. Oh, no, but now he's back in the corner. Looks like Fish Dog kind of baited the Yomi counter there. Went for a throw. Oh, Fish Dog. Oh, he doesn't block it. The meaty forward A.
Oof.
And Izerath going to move on in the loser's side bracket, I think. Oh, actually, Izerath will be in the loser's semifinals here against Janet.
That's right.
Alrighty. By the way, were you able to figure out what was going on with the poison tick there?
Yeah, Arg ate a cake and that took off the poison.
Because it counts as like a. I guess it counts.
He got hit, I guess.
Yeah.
So it seems like it's a thing we should fix.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least for now it worked. It worked out in the Lum's favor, I believe. Then
it's in Lum's favor, I guess. You eat my cherry, then I deserve to lose poison on me, so it's all good.
I get the thing that I don't want you to get, therefore you lose poison.
Yeah, items only help me, okay?
Right. All right. Looks like it is going to be Janet versus Izerath, which should be a fantastic match. You know, I don't remember seeing much of Izarath before. Has Izarath been in a tournament in the past? Maybe I forgot.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it seems like a newer face in the tournament scene, so always fun to see. I don't know if it's a newer player, but I know that at least I haven't seen them consistently in tournaments, so always fun to see some newer players that are joining tournaments and things like that. Alright, it looks like they're getting their characters selected here. Of course, Janet is on the right over there with the Lum, the Gray, and the Midori. And Izarath on the Onimaru, the Argagar.
The all-animal team.
The all-animal team, indeed, yeah. Onimaru is indeed a cat. You heard it here first from Leontis. Just kidding, I'm kidding.
The Catman, the Fishman, and the Panda Man.
Right? Oh, a great parry from Janet. Great read there. Gets a 2 damage combo too with the forward. Oh, and is going to be on the other side. Throw back into the corner here, into the neutral A. There's almost nothing you can do there. When you're at 1 bar of health in the corner on a situation where you have to guess, Midori just has...
Yellow Midori, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, parried a little bit at the wrong time there. Dragon Form coming out. Goes to the jump hit. Into the command throw. All right, Janet in a very dominating position right now. Gets the cross up. Into the A. Into the normal throw. This is not good. Into another normal throw. And there it is. That's all she wrote. Janet taking these first 2 rounds.
Long Dragon Form still available because using lots of throws.
Absolutely. Oh, and Izarath able to jump out of that. Oh, and a throw catching. I believe that was a neutral A there. Janet is in yet again. Oh, but the Dragon Form. This is over.
2+ to throw.
Oh, went for the back A. The forward A would have closed out the game there. Didn't throw either. This is not good. Okay.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I was sweating. I was sweating for Izarath there for a second. Able to find his victory though. Able to find that round. All right, Janet. Oh, and Janet gets in for 3 damage. Great jump in. Goes to the back A. Should be able to block this into the normal throw. Putting Izarath further into the corner. Goes to the back A. Into the jump A. Into the neutral A. And there's the throw. Janet with amazing reads there. Really pressuring Izarath hard in the air with the jump A's there.
Yeah, this is very good because not that Midori, the Janet Midori is not strong, but it hasn't seemed to have been like her strongest character today. The Lum and the Gray have done way better, so getting that early crown on Midori, very good. Not having to deal with other matchups later on is like just really nice. Like just that's how I always feel. If I can get a win on my Grave, then I feel great because I know that I have a huge chance to win the set.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. That's how I feel about my my bad character or my less good characters in my team as well.
Yeah, your weak link.
Exactly. You always want to win with your weak link. And a great Yomi counter coming out from Izarath here. Oh, and a good throw as well. Janet in a tough spot. A little bit of a Yomi standard. Oh, the neutral A. What a mix-up from Izarath. I know that doesn't look like a mix-up, but it kind of is, right? When you're just walking in their face, you're just baiting them into the Yomi, and Izarath going for the neutral at the perfect time when Janet went for the Yomi. Oh, neutral A combo.
Oh, too late, yeah.
Oh, they trade in the air. Izarath going for the jump super here. I like that. The cloud protection. Oh, it went for the roll. Janet with a very risky, Justice Kicks there. Able to get in though. Went for the throw, a little bit out of range. Good back 8. Catching Izarath, probably Yomi kind of there. Oh, and a Justice Punch into a forward 8. This is not good for Izarath. You do not want to be in the corner as Lum ever. Janet getting that cross up. Oh, and this time Janet just standing there getting a Yomi. God, man, these Yomis from Janet have been beautiful today in this tournament. 3 damage combo. This is not good for Izarath, and that should connect. There it is. Hashtag not a reversal. Right? The jackpot. Alrighty. Janet, 1 game away from making her way to the losers finals. And is it going to be a rematch against PTR Boy? And I don't remember exactly.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Great neutral A. And Janet.
I kind of called a Crispy Janet Grand Finals when I was looking at the bracket about 5 rounds ago.
Did you really? All right.
So that's what I think is going to happen. But we'll see if Izarath can change the script or if PTR can deny either of them.
Absolutely. Great throw coming out from Izarath, catching the startup frames of that throw or of the roll, and a cross up. That's so unfortunate for Izarath, blocking a little bit incorrectly there. Janet taking that round. Oh, and gets in with a roll. Oh, a great throw after the melon toss from Janet. Izarath not giving up easily for sure. Oh, it gets the forward hit. The hit stun on that is massive, so even if you don't recognize it immediately, you can still get it later. Oh, and another drill! We saw Izarath, I believe, do this before with the drill, or maybe it was PTRC, but one of the ARC players did the drill to get past the dice, and a great 2 damage combo. This is not good for Janet. Does get past the poison, luckily. Goes for the dice roll. I would have liked to see maybe a roll past, or like a roll under that bluefish to get the dice. But unfortunately, Janet is going to take that 2 damage there. Izarath tying things up. Bubble Shield pop here? No, just a back 8. Bluefish is coming out. Oh, no pop from Izarath. Just trying to save it. Oh, there's the pop into the drill to get past the baby lump. All right, Izarath doing a decent job here. Should be able to get the poison and the neutral and the forward. Got 2 damage combo and the poison on Janet. This is not good for Janet. And yeah, look at that. Yeah, again, the dice are not very good in this matchup. I think generally as Lum, you probably want to... Oh, but messed up the back 8. Okay, still gets in though.
Neutral 8 is too far.
Yep. I feel like you generally want to be using jackpots in this matchup, right? Instead of the dice.
Even as just like a semi-reversal, you know, just to get trades or whatever, it's still pretty good.
And that's 3 throws in a row.
Oh, no.
Okay, the 4th one will get Yomi countered this time. Big fish after the poison should get the poison. Oh, almost got hit there with that roll. A little bit out of range. Oh, and yeah, these dice are just gone now, right? Like, you just wasted your super, basically. Goes to the back end, but now the melon pressure gets the poison off, which is perfect, and a point of damage. There it is. Went for the back A, but the back A does not... Can you actually get rid of the melon with the back A? I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't think it's possible.
No, kunai yes, melon no. Melon's a real projectile.
Yeah. Back A's a trait.
Like you cannot interface with.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good jackpot, I think, from Janet. Getting that trade on that back A gave her some space. Lots of item drops, and this may be it here for Izarath with all of this pressure. Oh, went for a risky item toss. Gonna get thrown, and that goldfish. Oh, it's over now. Yeah, great jackpot from Janet.
Yes.
Yeah, catching that jump there from Izarath and Janet. Looks like your prediction is still valid at the moment, Leontis. Janet moving on to the losers finals.
Okay, PTRC boy, final boss.
Oh, that's right. PTRC boy is in the grand. Oh no, or PTRC boy is in the
of the loser side. Yeah,
the loser side. Yeah. And is this a rematch? Did PTRC boy? No, PTRC boy did actually beat Janet in winners round 3. Put Janet in the losers pretty early on, actually.
That's right, 3-1 victory.
Yeah, so this is going to be a rematch for Janet versus PTRC boy. Now, your prediction was that Janet was going to be in the grand finals with Crispy?
Yeah, I didn't make a prediction on who'd win, but I looked at my timestamp and it was 1:59 p.m. over here on the West Coast, so about an hour and a half ago. I said it would be Crispy and Janet, so let's see
if you're right.
Let's see if my profit powers are going to work here.
I guess if I had to give my profit value, let's see, what was my? Let me look at the actual seeding. Let's see what my guesses were. Well, I was way off, dude. I had Bombito and Plib for being 1 and 2. I did have Crispy and Janet at 3 and 4 though, so
sure.
So I have them close to each other. All right, PTRC boy on the Rook, Janet on the Midori here. Now this is generally favored for Rook before Dragon form, I would say.
Yeah, there's some like tricky stuff you can do to survive in neutral as Midori and get a lot of free damage out, but I don't know. I haven't played it since Landslide.
Yeah, most of the PTRC boy is already in though. It's in for that 2 damage combo and a jump A. You gotta be so careful using those parries against the Rooks. I feel like the parry isn't super useful against Rook unless you time it correctly with the jump A. But even then, if they don't do it, then you just get thrown, right? Which is worse.
Yeah.
All right.
One thing that's interesting in this matchup is that jump B is actually way good for Midori.
You think so?
You can really. Oh no!
Oh, that's not good. PTRC boy's in. Backing away here, waiting for that dragon form. It looks like. Didn't want to go for anything risky with the dragon form. I think playing it a little safe is... Oh, that's a great trade for PTSD boy. That's going to waste some dragon form. Oh, but a great 3-4 damage combo. Janet's in. That's another 2 damage combo. This may be it. Human form transformation. No. Oh, went for the command throw. And that actually would have connected. But unfortunately, PTSD boy only had 1 point of health. So the forward A actually got the counter hit. Went for the earthquake. Gets the counter hit with the neutral jump A. No punishes. Here's the punish from Janet. Gets a 2 damage combo. Didn't believe in the 3 damage. Should be able to jump in for 3. Yeah, 3 damage punish on that ground super. Right. Both players playing safe. Oh, and gets in! Caught the neutral A. PTRC Boy's in a great spot. Janet doesn't have the grab. Oh, and the neutral A catching the jump. That's so unfortunate for PTRC Boy. He had a chance to get it, to take it back there. Oh, a great neutral jump A. Oh, but yeah, you can't neutral A past that. Gets the throw on the second landslide, though, into the corner. Great air to
Janet was trying to do the classic neutral A into parry, which is what I like to do a lot. I'm not sure if it's still doable.
Oh my goodness, Janet, as you were saying that, actually neutral A past the vines into another A and then got the cross up into an A in the air. Very good mix-ups there and reads from Janet. And again, like you were saying Midori may be her weak link in this tournament, so it's good that she go ahead and gets that out of the way, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it looks
and
like...
I don't know if I've seen DeGray or Lum lose yet, so...
I don't think we have either, yeah. Oh, no, we might have... No, we had one match with an Arg and DeGray, I think. I don't remember who won. It's in for 3 damage.
Remove the poison.
Yeah, it gets the poison off, which is very relevant. Oh, a great counter hit. Great back A. Back A comes out extremely fast. Is back A... I think back A for Arg is a 4-frame move. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe 5 frames?
Oh, no. No way.
Oh,
back A?
Yeah. Yeah, how it's pretty fast. I think it's like 5 frames.
5 or 6.
5 or 6? Okay. Okay. A walk-up throw from Janet. Another throw. A third throw. A third throw. A fourth throw. No, no fourth throw. A fourth throw, yes! A 5th throw! Will we see another one? No, it finally gets Yomi countered. TDRC Boy has had enough, Leontis.
Back A is active on 6.
Active on 6, okay. Oh, went for the punch there, it looked like. Got countered. Oh, no, this is... Janet was in such a dominating position. Oh, another throw! 7 throws. 7 throws, Leontis.
Yeah, one of them got Yomi countered, but the other 6 were damaged, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I think the other 6 were damaged, yeah. Right, they trade there a little bit. Just to get past the goldfish, but gonna take 2 points of damage here altogether. Neutral A catching a little bit of those hitboxes on the ground. Goes to the back A. Bubble shield coming out. Goes to the 1-2. Oh, this is bad for Janet. Oh, and that's it. PTRC Boy hit confirming with that bluefish at the perfect range for the forward hit. PTRC Boy up 2 rounds here. 1 round away from taking it. Oh, we saw Janet baiting out maybe a walk-up throw again. Great back A, though. Gets a good air-to-air as well. The hurt boxes on the neutral A are active before the hit boxes. Gonna get a counter hit, though, this time. Both players at 3 bars of health, but the max screen, PTRC Boy is in that advantage state, but Janet gets in for 1. Didn't believe in the 3 damage combo. Got 2. Oh, and doesn't even trade. This is not good for Janet. Oh no. Janet has to find a way in. It gets in. I think, was that a back A from PTRC Boy? I think Janet caught the recovery.
Yeah, that was a whiff punish.
Yeah, caught the recovery frames on the whiff. Go for the assist. Does get it. Not able to get any damage, though. Great counter hit for the back hit. That's a great trade for Janet. That blue fits. Oh, and a little bit of a Yomi stare down. Janet opting to go for the neutral A first. Bubble shield pop, though. Oh, and went for the ground super. Got the right read, but a little bit at the wrong time. It looks like truth. No punish. Oh, and, okay, the back A didn't connect. Lucky for PTRC Boy. Oh, and the back A. Great plays from Janet. Really pressuring Argargarg hard in the corner there. We saw Janet doing almost like a beautiful way of getting past all of those projectiles from PTRC Boy.
Yeah. At the end there, like the thing that makes DeGray so good in these like Yomi counter rundowns is that his payoff for just hitting the buttons is way better than yours usually. Like if he's like standing next to you and he chooses to throw or do neutral A, like his payoffs are just tremendous, and you are pretty much on the losing side of that all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of being on the losing side.
Yeah, I was just about to say Janet really pressuring PTRC Boy hard with a 3 damage combo with the jackpot on the way for the chip setup afterwards. Beautiful plays from Janet. Great neutral A's as well from Janet into the melon toss. This is not good for PTRC Boy, and another perfect, 2 perfects in a row coming out from Janet's Lum. Beautiful play. Both players opting the Circus Lum skin, of course. Got the skill coin. Apparently did not connect on the PTRC Boy's Lum there. But Janet already getting lots of chip damage on to PTRC Boy. Gets the cloud, getting some chip damage. And this is not good for PTRC Boy. Jump in combo for 2. Jackpot coming out from Janet. This is not good for PTRC Boy. He gets a health. And PTRC Boy is in the corner. And that is a chip setup. And Janet with 3 perfect victories in a row in the Lum mirror match.
The cherry assist for the triple perfect, but still a triple perfect nonetheless.
Absolutely beautiful.
Good lord.
Janet is a monster with Lum. We thought that Lum was a panda, but Lum is actually a monster, Leontis. And Janet got a rematch against PTRSD Boy. Beat PTRSD Boy after losing to him earlier on. And now Janet, your prediction was correct. It is going to be Janet versus Crispy Cthulhu in the grand finals.
Yep. That was 3 3-0s in a row from Janet as well. So just
Oh wow, you're
straight
right.
dominance since getting knocked down.
Yeah,
I think Janet got knocked down early, had a 3-0 against JJ Tam,
did have a 3-1
a 3-1 against Bombito, and then 3-0, 3-0, 3-0.
Yeah, so 3 3-0s and 1 3-1. Janet lost against PTRSD Boy in a 3-1 victory to PTRSD Boy in round 3 of winners. And Janet was like, you know what? I am not out of this tournament yet. I am going to push my way through losers and get back to the grand finals where I belong, right?
Yeah, Janet admitting that she was happy to get that last cherry from the jackpot. Maybe the jackpot was motivated by the idea that she could get a triple perfect and just really wanted to go for it. It might have been better plays, but you know.
You never know. We may never see in the history of Fantasy Strike a 3 perfect victory with Lum v Lum, right?
Yeah.
All right, Janet on the... Oh, and here's another mirror. We're getting a lot of mirror matches towards the end of this tournament, it looks like. Midori mirror match here. Crispy Cthulhu showing really, really high knowledge with his Midori. Gets a counter hit, no follow-up for 2 damage. Both neutral A. Oh, and a good parry from Janet, catching the second hit of that forward A. And Janet in a great spot here, actually. Gets in for 2 damage. Not in range for the 3 and the walk up. That when you're at 1 bar of health on wake up against a Midori that has who's yellow, there's almost nothing you can do.
Yeah, you could jump, but it's still like it's all in favor for you. That's the idea. He becomes a grappler once he has that yellow state, right?
A great punish there from Janet. 2 throws in a row. 3 throws in a row. And a neutral A. Janet just not afraid of the throws. She is saying, I dare you to Yomi counter me.
Yeah, I mean, he's already got full meter. Why? I'll just keep throwing.
That's true.
There's no resource gain from doing that, right? So who cares?
Yeah. Oh, another throw. Okay, not another throw this time. Looks like Janet went for a command throw in the air there, got hit there. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is great. Oh, Janet would have got a 3rd point of damage, but unfortunately, Transform Back Dragon still gets it. Gets in there for 3 damage combo on the human transformation. Leontis, I think you're wrong. I think Midori is her strong suit in this tournament.
I mean, the results have been, coming through. Just Midori first every time. That was like the latest possible jump A into the latest possible forward A, I think.
Yeah, that was yeah. I actually thought I thought Chrissy was gonna recover in time.
Me too.
Oh, went for the command throw. Double command throw. There it is. 3 command throws in a row, eventually connecting. 3rd time's the charm, I said. Oh, and Janet getting hit by the command throw yet again. Crispy really loving these command throws. And the jump A. Crispy really pressuring Janet there. Lots of good mix-ups. Oh. Gets the truth on the jump A. I thought Crispy might have recovered in time, but he didn't. Oh, just out of range at the Justice Bud, but gets a great ground super. Oh, a beautiful read.
Right in the egg.
Yeah, absolutely. Great 2 damage combo from Crispy. Jumping. Yes. Gets in with the throw. I would have liked to take a 3 damage punish, but the throw works too. And there it is. One thing that I've learned that you can do from watching C Chavez off out of tournaments is that you can do, if you do like neutral jump, right, or like back jump, and you see them do the landslide, you can immediately use your ghost, right, and it'll catch the landslide.
Yeah.
Like DeGray actually has a lot of good options. Oh, and a 3 damage combo with the double landslide into the back, into the normal throw, and that is it. Crispy gonna take the 2nd game. That was a beautiful sequence of moves there, of combos from Crispy. Great
Yeah,
players.
midi landslide combos into full landslide into not block T clap into normal throw.
Yeah, absolutely.
All the damage you need.
Yeah, landslide extremely, extremely strong now. And Crispy definitely utilizing that strength. Alright, Crispy on the DeGray this time, Janet on the lump. I definitely think that the Rook is probably Crispy's best character, so Janet doesn't have to worry about that at least anymore. Oh, a great assist!
Meanwhile, this DeGray that just blends directly into the background.
Hey, take
Very
your
tactical.
I was gonna say, take your advantages where you can, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we have to start implementing rules where the loser gets to pick the stage.
Yeah.
All right. Great objection coming out from Janet. Good Yomi counter into another. That's one throw. Oh, I love it when Janet just. Oh, and there we go. That's a hit confirm with a neutral. I think that was a max delay for that hit confirm. So very well done. Oh, I'm sorry, from Crispy. Crispy's on the degree, not Janet. Great neutral, getting the... Oh, and a great parry. That was a good reaction there from Crispy, recognizing that the roll was coming. Good back A, getting rid of the baby lump. Justice 6 catching the air-to-air, or the anti-air, should I say, into the throw. Janet in a tough position here. All right, Crispy letting Janet out. One jump B, and that's going to be chip or... Oh, no! Oh, no, Crispy messed up his combo there, his chip damage. A little bit out of range of that neutral A, but still gets in, though. Crispy gonna take this third game.
This is
it's tournament point.
Tournament game here for Crispy's Midori.
Yeah, because
so Janet has to not only win back-to-back with Lum and Degray against Midori, but has to win another set after that to take the tournament. So, ball is in Crispy's court at the moment.
Absolutely, yeah, because Janet does have to do a bracket reset. Crispy only has to win this, and the tournament's over. But Janet doing a great job with these melons. It's gonna get hit. I think, yeah, Janet wakes up first, which is good. Great melons. Oh, does give Midori that cherry, not where you want to be. Great sidekick coming out from Crispy. Oh, and again, Janet was in the lead, but not anymore. This is not good. And Crispy coming back strong. Never jump over a grounded Midori when they have dragon form, unless you have some kind of super or something that you're trying to do, right? Oh, that bomb actually protected Janet there on that jump in, I believe. Oh, the fireworks is perfect here. Goes to the dice roll. I like this a lot. Fireworks protection. Should go for the roll. Oh, doesn't roll with the human transformation. Still gets some chip damage. Janet doing a good job here. Skill coin doesn't connect, unfortunately. Crispy with a neutral jump hit. They are going to trade. And, oh, this is not good. Oh, actually, oh, Janet could have maybe rolled in. Looks like Crispy got hit by a... Oh, that's going to be chip. Yeah.
Just walking in. Yeah, just double fireworks coming your way.
Yeah,
just let it go.
All right, Janet's tied things up 1-1. Let's do some. Oh, and actually gets a counter hit. I think Crispy was going for a sidekick on the ground there. Great jumps from Janet. Catching those parries is great as well. An item toss is coming out. Is Crispy recognizing it? Yes, Crispy realized there was an item toss. Went for the back A. Has Janet in the corner. Oh, but Janet jumps out for a 3-damage combo. That is beautiful play from Janet. Great reads and reactions there.
Let's hope this dragon's not a liability for Cthulhu here.
Yeah,
it's a big hitbox. Sometimes you can have a problem against the Lem items, but getting in quick with a Dragon Buster. Big cross up.
Yeah, that was
great. Yeah, you're dead.
Yep.
Tournament point.
Yeah, tournament point for Crispy. The Midori form is about to run out, though, so Janet's about to have a decent position. Just needs to not give... Basically, Janet needs to not give Crispy any cakes, and she's got a pretty decent chance here. Oh, actually, I think Janet got the cherry and the anti-air. Unfortunately, Crispy is in now, though. Goes for a good blocks from Janet into the throw. Janet's in a great spot here. Neutral A doesn't follow up, though. Gets a melon toss. Oh, it's so close, Leontis. All right, Crispy almost has that dragon meter back. Does land in the counter hit. Melon should work here. Yeah. Oh, no, and Crispy, I think Crispy thought that the fireworks weren't going to come out. They were delayed a little bit, and Janet gets in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay, still alive. Degray versus Midori.
You gotta love
another chance for Crispy to end this now without having to go to another grueling set.
Yep, you gotta love the close matches, Leontis. They're great.
Round 1.
Alrighty. Oh, a great first hit from Crispy Cthulhu. Gets 2 damage. Goes for the throw. Mistimes a little bit. Oh, this is horrible. That is the worst thing you can do against a Midori player at the beginning, because now he doesn't even have to build up the dragon form, and he is in with a command throw. And Crispy with a stellar victory there in 8 seconds and gets a full dragon meter as well as Midori. This is the worst thing that probably could have happened to Janet. Goes to the back A. The parry a little bit out of range. Does get the ghost hit. Oh, and a dagger fall's getting hit by the parry. This is not good for Janet. Play fair. This is not good. Crispy with Janet with a great Yomi counter though. All right, Janet does have a good advantage state now. Are we gonna see a punch? Dagger fall. Counter hit coming out with the headbutt. Janet in a terrible position. Oh, jumps out though. Jumps out the wrong way though, so only gets 1 point of damage. Does get a 2 damage combo though with the big Justice Punch. All right, both players at 1 bar of health. Going in. And there it is. Janet getting the bait on the parry. Crispy had been doing that parry a lot to beat the dagger fall. Janet recognizing that and getting the punish, the parry.
Another whiff punish there.
Absolutely. And a good ghost as well, getting 2 points of damage. Gets the throw. Right air to air. Oh no, but gets thrown yet again. All right, Crispy and Janet both at 1 bar of health. It's anyone's round. Went for the ground super. Is going to get punished in the air with a great neutral jump A. And now Crispy is yet again on tournament point. We saw Janet come back from it last time though.
With a full dragon meter too.
The ghost should protect. Yeah. Yeah, the neutral A is... Oh, and that's not good for Janet. Another neutral A doesn't follow up with another neutral A there. So Janet got out of that bad situation. A counter hit. Janet gets a 2 damage punish. Oh. Crispy caught the startup of the ghost there. Did you see that?
Canceled the ghost.
So unfortunate for Janet. But Janet put in a very, very good fight there against Crispy Cthulhu. That was anyone's match there. That was anyone's tournament.
Yeah.
I believe that
that just happens sometimes. You have to take a long trip through loser side. Provided by PTR Boy, and it's a lot of games to win. Cthulhu is sitting comfortable in grand finals after only a couple of victories,
Yeah, I think
and Janet's climb was just maybe a little bit too long.
Yeah, no, I think that's definitely something that you sometimes don't hear talk. Well, I talk about it all the time, but something that people don't realize is that when you lose so early in a tournament, like even if it is top 8, right? Like when you lose, like you have to work so hard to get back, and not only that, like other good players are going to lose eventually, just automatic, like just no matter what later on in the tournament. So eventually you're going to have to play other good players in the loser side, and that's a mental strain, right? Like when you're constantly having to play perfect, right?
Yeah, it's really difficult.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let me see if I can get these brackets up on stream for everyone to see. One moment, everyone. Bear with me. Alrighty, let me do this. There we go. You all should be able to see the victory here. So we have, of course, Crispy Cthulhu winning 5. He didn't even lose a single round or a single match this tournament. So Crispy Cthulhu in first place, Janet in second place, PTR Boy in third place, Izarath 4th place, tied for 5th and 6th is Plib and Fishdog, and tied for 7th and 8th is Boosterino. The very, very good play from all of these players. You actually got your prediction corrected, right? You were correct. You had Crispy and Janet in the victory. You didn't. I don't think you predicted who would win.
I didn't choose the winner. No, I didn't.
Yeah, but great plays from all these players, and Janet actually. Only losing to PTR Boy early on, and then beating PTR Boy in the losers finals, and then making her way back to the grand final. So Janet actually only lost to PTR Boy and Crispy Cthulhu, the first and third place players. So great plays from all these players, I have to say. Alrighty, Leontis. Well, thank you, of course, as always, for coming out. Do you have anything that you wanted to shout out or anything? I know that the Patreon for Sterling Games is still up, so everyone should definitely go in there if you've got a little bit of extra money.
Yeah, they had some updates to the new Yomi game. I think there's some new characters in there that are exciting for a lot of long-term fans of the series, so check that out if you haven't already gotten on the Patreon. Patreon's mostly focused about board game stuff these days. We did finally get the free-to-play patch out, as you know, a couple months ago now. So that was the main secret for the Patreon, but if you're still interested in checking out new Puzzle Strike and Yomi content, definitely recommend jumping on that and hanging out in the Patreon channel on Discord with us and testing out some new games. So yeah, if you're interested in tabletop, let us know.
Yeah, absolutely. Check all of that out. Of course, follow all of Sterling Games official stuff. Like follow them on Twitter. Join the Discord if you haven't already. I'm sure that everyone in the tournament is already in the Sterling Discords, the Fantasy Strike Discords, of course. So yeah, definitely support Sterling Games if you like Fantasy Strike or anything else that they're making that Leontis mentioned. They're great. Of course, thank you, Leontis, as always, for running all of the brackets. It is a big burden off of me when someone else is running the brackets, so I really do appreciate that. And also, thank you for commentating. It was a blast having you on commentary.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, and of course for me, to shout myself out a bit and some other tournaments as well. For myself, I run these tournaments every single Saturday at the same time. So come out every single Saturday, same time. Check out my tournaments. They're always a lot of fun. I'm sure that everyone in the tournament had fun this time. I had a lot of fun commentating. You can follow me on Twitter. I post all of my tournament VODs on my YouTube channel as well. You can find it in my Twitch descriptions or on my Twitter. You can find me basically everywhere. So definitely check that stuff out. I'll be posting this on YouTube as soon as I can. It'll have time steps and all of that good stuff. To shout out some other tournaments, of course, there is the Wednesday weekly tournaments from Toronto Top Tiers. You can actually go, I'll show it on stream as well. You can go to fantasystrike.com/events, where basically every tournament for the weeks, okay, it looks like they haven't been updated for next week, but there are tournaments every week on the fantasystrike.com/events. So definitely check them out. Every single Wednesday, I believe, I want to say at 7 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday. Right. Yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday. It is a 1v1 tournament. So if you like 1v1 tournaments, go join them. In my opinion, you should join the 1v1 tournaments and the 3v3 tournaments, which I host. Join them both. Have fun in both, right? And then finally, there's also Janet's tournaments, which are the Garden of Chaos tournaments, every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Janet actually, one of the best players in the game, also runs tournaments. So definitely check out her tournament. She does the Garden of Chaos. It's more of a fun type of tournament. There's lots of crazy rules. I've entered them before. They are a ton of fun to play in. Like, if you want something that's less competitive and a bit of a more fun, join the Garden of Chaos. They're so much fun to play, and Janet and Daniel put in a lot of work for them as well. So definitely go check those out. And finally, before I think we're going to raid someone. I think Izzy's streaming, so we'll probably raid Izzy. But before we get to that, finally, you should totally join this one, the Emperor's Challenge 2. I'm actually going to be commentating for this tournament, so I'm super excited for that. And not only that, there is a $100 prize pool, which is going to be split between the 3 winners. So first we'll get $60, second $25, and third we'll get $15. You guys should totally go out and join this. You can find the signups here on the fantasystrike.com/events with the link signups. Definitely join this tournament. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of really good players in it as well. I'm sure Janet's going to be joining. I know that C Weezy is probably going to be in it as well. Rook Hugger. So I am so happy that I'm able to commentate for this. You guys should totally join as well. And yeah, with that, unless you had anything else you wanted to say, Leontis?
No, you kind of covered most of it.
All right, sounds good. Thank you all so much again for coming out to the tournament. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for the subscriptions. I know I got a few new subscriptions and a few new followers as well. So thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subscriptions. And well, I'll see you next week on Monday for my normal stream. Thanks so much. Go tell Izzy that we sent you.